group, Torvar decided that he wanted to go get. So the group, what they kind of did was everybody went and sat down, and then why can't Yaru came in later and picked the biggest, baddest guy in the group and cast suggestion on him to kind of befriend him a little bit, which worked. What the group didn't quite think through was that they sent Torvar up for beer in a hostile environment, and Torvar doesn't exactly do well with hostility. So there was this small dwarf behind the bar that served Torvar his beer by just like pouring it right in front of him and
onto the counter.
Yeah, so he's like, hey, here's your 6 beers, and then just dumped them right in front of Torvar. So Torvar picked up this little man, and we left off with him slamming him into the counter. That's where we are.
So everything's going according to plan.
Yeah. So my first question is, did any of you guys draw weapons? I know that you guys were holding actions, but did any of you actually half of you don't even have weapons, but you know what I'm saying?
I've got my hand on my staff, but I haven't drawn.
Okay. Have you now?
Okay. So I'm gonna not backtrack necessarily, but it was part of I convinced myself about it. If you guys aren't pulling out weapons yet, then they aren't pulling out weapons yet.
I was not.
They are getting ready to act still, but nobody's got like regular swords or anything out.
Have they? They've all stood up though, right?
Yeah, they're all stood up and they're getting ready. We've done initiative. So they're getting ready to act.
Yeah, when they stood up, I then stood up and put my hand on my staff, and like I'm holding it here, like I'm waiting. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so give me like 5 seconds to do something.
Should have just had Peter watch the last like 30 minutes of the episode.
Oh yeah.
Just go back and rewatch the stream. Yeah.
You should have. Yeah, you should have said something. I would have done that.
Yeah,
I think we all forgot.
We're all smarter in retrospect. Does Discord not switch the focus of who is on the? It doesn't do that.
I think you can set it to do that.
I have no idea how. Focus. There's a focus button.
Yeah, but I want it to switch automatically when people talk.
Oh, I don't think it actually does that now that I think about it.
I don't use it like that, so I have no idea.
Yeah, you have to choose which screen you want to view.
Well, we're gonna do the grid view then.
All right,
it's either that or put it on Peter the whole time.
Basically, everybody in here is now stood to their feet and I'll use colors here. So basically, all of the purple are getting ready to lunge towards Torvar. The red are starting to make their way, kind of like half of them towards Torvar, the other half towards you guys that are kind of here in this corner. So everybody's just making their ways to one of you guys, essentially, as you guys are the unknowns in this. Or not
They're
unknowns,
actually like walking? Or just
no. Like this is an aggressive, like they are still trying to, they are aggressive towards you guys. They're not walking, they're trying to get to you as quickly as possible. Without weapons, though, is the thing. So keep in mind that this is a bar, so fights aren't necessarily like out of the realm of possibility. Is what it kind of looks like. It looks like a bar fight's out.
Yeah, we already seen that.
All right, one question: who's playing Torvar?
So,
which question?
Who's playing Torvar? Is it Dark?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't get raised or did he?
I say we just collectively do it. Like we all say, like we think Torvar should do this, and then we all kind of agree on that.
Sure. It's probably gonna be rage and hit shit. So
yeah, I was gonna say he's not a super complicated character.
Yeah, so there's really just one action we really need to do at the very beginning.
Yeah, he's just gotta rage and then hit things twice.
Well, I was thinking more like disengage and come back over to us so we can all fight.
Are we fighting over here, or are we gonna try to make for the bar?
I don't think we can all get to the bar.
Yeah.
It'd be easier for Torvar to come over to us.
So where I'm at then?
Yeah, basically where you're at, like the corner you're fighting in.
Okay.
Go ahead here and roll your initiatives too.
Jeff the wizard's gonna come and save the day.
There you go.
I don't have initiatives on the board.
2
anymore.
Jeffs?
Do we have to re-add our initiatives?
Yeah.
I have the turn order. You guys don't have a turn order?
We don't say ourselves. That could
have
be
it.
because we removed our tokens. and re-added them.
I never did that. But I
Well,
only.
UCG?
Can you get rid of all
Tokens.
those duplicate tokens on there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I rolled a 22 last week for initiative.
Yeah, if you guys have something to write it down with, I'll just tell you. I don't want to mess with my turn order because I still have everybody's.
It's in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, if you just scroll up a little bit.
Did
you can see
I didn't roll for initiative. That's probably
So
why I have it in there.
it's Roki, Stark, Torvar.
Yep.
Wait, Yari,
Yeah.
you're not in the tournament.
Yeah,
What
I
did you
didn't roll.
them.
I didn't roll. Give me a second.
The rest of us did.
Nice, good job, Jeff. Very good job.
I was gonna say I'll just re-roll to add.
Oh, now Roki's on there twice. What?
I rolled again to re-add myself
Oh, you
and
know
then
what?
changed it.
Oh, okay.
I don't see the other one.
just delete one of them.
Did you click on your character?
No.
Oh, yeah, you did. You're down there. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, and mine was what did I get? 22. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are messing me up big time now. I've got like triplets. Okay.
Those initiatives, though.
Stark, go. Oh, wait. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I'm
By
just
the way,
deleting because I don't want you guys to leave it. Fine.
Is anyone else not seeing G on camera?
I see him.
I see him.
Weird. It's just spinning for me.
Fix
Okay.
your internet.
So, Torvar,
I am fine.
Dwarf on the table. I know several of you had held actions that we will do now.
I can't remember if I
This is
held.
before turn order.
I'm preparing my action for when someone like
Attacks
I
you.
guess attacks either me or one of my party members or like draws a weapon. So if they don't do any of those things, then I won't do anything.
Okay. So Stark, were you holding anything?
I mean, yeah, basically for the same. When we, if any of us, they take any hostile action towards us.
So I don't know how. So you guys are acting first. Okay. So are you guys then not? You guys are stalling your turn then essentially until one of these guys.
I'm not
tries
going to
go
be the
in.
first one to draw, basically.
Okay,
So if
sure.
if I like have to forfeit my surprise round, I'll do that. But
Okay.
I won't be the first one.
All right, I'm gonna prepare an action, and I'm gonna cast it whenever it's my turn.
Okay. So yeah, we're in those phases now. So what would you like to do, Yaru?
I'm gonna cast.
Keep in mind you do have is suggestion concentration because Holcomb here in the corner next to you
I don't believe
is.
it is. I think we had this discussion when he was.
It is concentration.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Up to
So
8 hours.
if you're going to cast another concentration spell, then
Let me make
you'll
sure.
lose
Hold on.
suggestion.
Also, whenever you take damage, you have to roll to say you hold your.
I'm not casting. This doesn't say that this requires concentration.
Then you're good.
I'm
All right, what are
going
you doing?
to cast Enemies Abound, everybody's favorite spell. On, let's see. On who has the most opportunity to not attack one of us?
Oh,
Yes,
so
there's
it's one
one.
away.
Have you?
What's that?
And
No, we're still 5.
Okay.
Probably any of the red guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it on this guy right here.
okay, it's an intelligence saving throw.
It's I guess my spell save, and it is
16.
yes, intelligence saving.
Okay, so he failed his spell save. A failed save loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe.
Yay.
And all creatures it can see as enemies. Each time it takes damage, saving throw. Whenever the affected creature chooses,
Well, this isn't.
your
gonna
odds are
be
pretty
easy.
good that it's going to choose one of its friends to attack. I'd
That
say.
was what I was hoping for.
Okay, so so I don't forget, let's put a little thing.
That's great. What are the guys with the icons on them?
So those are, when I grouped them together, this is how I just did the turn order, like the initiative, I just use each of those.
I mean, like the one has like a few of them have skulls with a.
Yeah, they are the same as everybody else, that's just when I was doing the turn orders, those were the guys that I chose.
That's like the token you used.
The representative, yes.
Got it.
Yeah, so make sure you don't delete that one. Otherwise it wipes them from turnover. That's what I should have done. That would have been a good idea when I was grouping people up.
Okay.
And the one with the
So-
net is the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the net, he is prone on the table right now. We're gonna say that Korvar picked him up, smacked him down, he's prone on the table.
Okay.
Alright, so that was essentially our surprise round that you guys were all holding your actions for. So now we are to regular combat.
So
You guys are still acting first, so go ahead.
all right, yeah. So I was gonna say what I did. I would reach into his mind, so no one knows that I did that. I haven't done anything to provoke hostility
Right.
yet. So
I would say these guys are pretty dumb, so they don't know you cast a spell, but keep in mind that there's a verbal and body component that you did to this. So there is still clues, but these guys.
Yeah, I mean, they would probably know you cast a spell, just not at all what it
They
was.
wouldn't have any idea what it was, but like, they've probably seen or heard someone, but they don't really know that. I would say
really,
these
I
guys
don't
are-
think there's a verbal component to this.
Yeah, the component
Yes.
V.
Oh,
is
V. Okay.
verbal.
All right.
S
Cool. Cool.
is
Cool.
somatic.
Yep, I see it. All right. Good deal.
All right, so we're back to the top. Roki, we are still in the same situation, only now Yaru has not a buddy necessarily, but he is flabbergasted someone on the far side of the map.
Okay. I will wait then.
Okay.
Like, not like my whole turn. I'll move down the turn order until one of them attacks, basically.
Sure. Start.
I'll do the same. I'm also gonna disconnect and reload because everybody's camera stopped working.
Can you refresh the turn order? Stark's still way down below on my list.
There we go.
Nice.
So, Yaru, it is your official turn.
Okay.
That's not a concentration, right? Cast it again.
Well, I'm thinking that, or am I thinking about doing something? I cast suggestion or charm on my buddy here.
Suggestions.
Suggestion.
Who he still thinks of you as friendly, essentially.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna talk to you guys about that because suggestion I think we've been using a little more loosely than we probably should. But we'll talk about that later.
All right. I've used it twice, but I guess both times has been a little.
Well, I'm confused by the spell too, so it's not even like I don't even know what to do. This is
No worries. We can definitely All right. I'm gonna cast Enemies Bound one more time.
okay.
I mean, charm technically would be better, but is that a concentration?
Charm is. Well, I wasn't gonna cast it on. I wasn't gonna cast it on the dwarf. I was gonna cast it on another guy out there.
Right, but if you charmed our little friendly dude back here, he's like the biggest, beefiest guy in the room.
Yeah.
That might help a little.
Charm is
'Cause
not.
I think at the current rate, he's not going to help us.
Well, he's not gonna. But even if I charm him, he's not gonna help us. He just won't attack us, which he might already do with suggestion in place.
But if you charm him, though, doesn't that mean he's like under your control? Or does that? I don't actually know what the wording
It's like
of
the
charm
same
is.
essentially. Charm is like they consider you a friendly acquaintance. for
Yeah,
the
it's
race.
like the same. Yeah, it's the same
Doesn't
thing.
say
Pretty much the
Invite
same
you.
as what he did with suggestion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was you can control them at all or
That
not.
that's why.
There's different like forms of charm. That's just why it's weird.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's exactly what happened to Sam and Lucas
Oh, yeah.
at the end of the last campaign, where they didn't attack you guys, but they stopped attacking Glassstaff.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Don't charm that guy then.
Yeah. What is the lighting situation in here, Doc?
It's, there's torches all around. It's everywhere is well lit. There's no like.
Is it nighttime?
Oh,
No, it's pretty early in the day.
Okay.
It's still like.
So there's light coming through.
Yeah, it's like
windows.
afternoon. I thought like 1, 2 o'clock or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Enemies Abound again.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You roll
cast
another
it
save when you
on
pick which one you want to do.
this guy.
Holy shit, there's one guy back there. My turnover
But
covered
in
him
the
up.
corner.
Yeah, he's a loner back there.
All right, I've used all my level
All
3 spell slots. By the way, that's it.
Ooh, okay.
This.
I only have 2 level 3 spells though, and this is the most efficient or the most applicable of the 2. I don't think I
What's
would
the other
even.
one?
It's Bestow Curse. I have to touch
Yeah.
somebody, you know. So I think I should. I need to.
I
If there's
mean, do you have any level 2 spells that could become more effective when you raise it to level 3?
Not really. Heat metal is the only offensive one,
Mm.
and that's perfectly fine.
Oh, you guys can move too, because if you guys would like to move to a different spot, since that's not part of your held action,
Yeah, I'm staying right here though.
unless you're happy with you. Okay. that's
Everybody's
fine.
coming.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming to me. Although
All right.
I'm gonna move.
I skipped over Torvar, but what is Torvar going to do? He's currently grappling the dwarf who was prone on the table.
Torvar needs to beat a hasty retreat.
He won't though. He wouldn't.
Yeah, I
There's
know.
no way we could get
What would
Torvar.
Torvar do?
He would.
WWT.
He would finish the dwarf, and then he would instantly attack whoever he
I
deemed
feel like
closest.
he would just reach for his money.
No, he's upset. He doesn't care about his money. It's about respect.
No, he asked for money or beer.
Yeah,
And he
but now,
said, I
but
think
now,
he said that he would take his money, if I remember right.
Alright.
Yeah.
but now it's about
Like a
respect.
group consensus, since you guys are doing Torvar. I'm gonna stay out of it, but a group consensus.
I feel like because Torvar said he wants beer or he wants his money back, and beer's obviously not.
So
on the
you
table
wanna
anymore,
waste
so I
an
feel like he
action-
would grab for his money.
You
It
wanna-
is on the table.
You
I
you,
mean,
you
Sure.
want
Well,
to
yeah, well, not anymore because it's all in the dwarf's clothing.
That's true.
wait? You don't want to waste an action picking up his money when like he could
it's
attack.
Torvar.
I think he would attack, but that's just me.
I don't think he would just straight up just start beating on this
I'm
dwarf.
gonna text Duke, be like, so what would Torvar do?
What's Torvar's alignment?
It's
I would
chaotic,
say that
neutral.
And he's-
Anything neutral or good
But-
he's not going to instantly kill a person that poured.
Say,
Yeah,
I
no,
on the
he's
table.
neutral.
thought he mentioned he was like chaotic neutral.
Yeah, some kind of neutral.
I mean, you can check, Doc.
Yeah, he's chaotic neutral. So he's a loose cannon, I suppose, but I'll let you guys. I'll fill out.
I mean, he knows we came in here not to start a fight, so I don't feel like he.
I mean, does he though?
In Torvar's mind, he's not starting a fight right now. He's just trying to get his like beer or
Okay.
money.
All right. Let's see what happens then. I don't think Torvar is long for this world with this approach, but
I mean, maybe not, but
I don't think any of us are with this approach.
I mean, I feel like I have a slight chance of escaping this alive.
I could totally escape. I just fly away. That'd be fine.
All right.
Is there money within range of Torvar? Can he try and reach for his money back?
Yeah, we'll say that there's just some like loose. It's not necessarily his money, but there's money on the counter that he could easily swipe.
To
Comparable to
Torvar,
what
that's
he
good enough. Yeah. I feel like that's what he'd do. He'd grab for getting the money back. Possibly maybe more than what he was owed. He'd probably just grab a handful.
Let's see here.
Compensation.
Yeah. Interest.
So is that what you were going with? That he's grabbing change he sees off the table.
Yes.
I'm going with that, yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna say that he picked up 8 gold pieces then. This is a bar. We're gonna say 8 silver pieces.
I'll say that's a lot. Holy shit.
Well, like we only deal in like gold, so I kind of forget that it's
Right.
actually like way more. You know.
I was gonna say, because he gave them a gold piece and got change back.
Okay. So yeah.
So, okay. So that is Torvar's turn.
And he probably would say something like, "Thank you. That's all I wanted."
Okay.
Right?
All
Yes.
right. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It is now the red thug's turn over here on the left-hand side. So we'll just go down the line. Does it say he actually attacks?
It says Loses the
When he
ability to
makes an
distinguish
attack.
friend from foe.
He has to choose a random target when he makes an attack.
Yeah, I guess.
Is
Yeah,
he?
yeah. The question is,
Was he
are
ever
they
mine to
hostile enough to make an attack?
Yeah.
Is he gonna be the one to uncork this entire cannon?
Yeah. I really am
Or a powder
interested.
keg, really. It's an entire
Okay,
powder
so
keg.
what we are going to do, he's going to rush forward here and attempt to like jump on the back of the purple guy here.
Of course.
So I'm playing against myself right now as I roll these attacks.
Yeah, it's fun to do that.
Do that. Okay, so he is now like a backpack on the back of this purple guy here who is now grappled.
That's a choice.
We'll go with this one, I guess. I'm running out of little things to do. Okay, so the purple guy looks pretty confused, I guess, at this point when his own buddy is on his back. But I guess at the same time, everybody's a little drunk in here, so you never know what's gonna happen. All right, so I'll be quicker now. So we're gonna go down the list.
Wait.
These
Hold
two
on.
red
Is that an
guys.
attack? Because I feel like I feel like the point of the spell is it's an attack, not like, oh, suddenly my buddy's piggyback riding.
He's
I would
grappling
say
him.
the grapple is an attack.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily sure that just because he can't distinguish friend from. He is doing the same thing. We're just gonna play. I'm not gonna explain this, but you'll see. All right, so these two middle guys here are going to go and they're going to jump on the table and try to start a dog pile on Torvar here. I'm going to give G, since you made him, I'm going to give you access to his character sheet so you can roll for him.
Okay.
Because that's going to be too much to me right now. So
I'm wondering if we should have had Torvar walk away.
I mean, we
Disengage and try and
absolutely,
walk away.
we absolutely should have, but that's not what Torvald
That was literally the first thing that I said.
Well, no, I'm saying grab the money and walk away. That's what he should
Oh.
have done.
Yeah,
okay,
That's
so
what he should have done.
yeah.
the
probably.
two
Because he said thank you, and that was it.
He
Just staring him down. On
he
the
just wants to
table.
stand there menacingly.
the two red thugs came up. They kind of jumped on the table. An 11 doesn't hit, right? Also, you didn't tell him to rage or anything, but
Well, I don't have his character. Is his character
you
sheet?
should now,
Okay, I don't see it.
hopefully.
I only see.
You know, he's not planning on fighting, so he's definitely not raging yet.
Yeah. We didn't tell him to rage or
Oh,
anything.
help, sorry. I gave you control of him, but not in his journal. So now,
Oh man, look
hopefully
at
you
that.
have it.
There it is. Got it.
What is that? What's
I
that
thought I was
called?
gonna have a fight here without freaking fireball in play. What's
This
happening right
is the range of my shatter.
now?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you,
What
do you
was
have
the
it, G?
what was the roll?
An 11?
Nope, that will not hit.
Should-
Okay, so both of these guys kind of in tandem, they jump on the table and they were like stepping on plates, so they kind of like slipped a little bit as they went to try to also grapple Torvar. This guy, this Hobie in the corner, is going
So,
to.
do I get to go now? Where my turn's at, or
oh,
do I have to wait for all of red?
Okay, so no,
Because
you
now
get,
that
no,
they,
that was the trigger. That was the trigger.
yeah,
Yep.
now that they've attacked Torvar,
Yep.
I want to go now.
Okay.
So I suppose I'm just going to whip out a staff and beat this guy down.
What do you know?
Okay. So
Non-lethal.
okay, I will say that they don't. When you're hitting someone, they don't exactly know the difference between as far as perception goes.
No, I know that, but
Okay.
I
Yeah, I just wanna make
I don't
sure.
want to kill them.
Really?
I want to knock them.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would say that like right now, nobody's pulled out weapons yet. Is all I'm gonna say. But okay, so
I don't care.
you've got your quarter staff. Okay. Oh, I pulled out your character sheet. That's the wrong thing.
26.
I'm not. I don't. Why am I looking? Yes, the 26 will hit.
10.
That man is
10
unconscious.
damage. So this guy is just starting to get up out of his chair when he gets cracked over the head with a quarterstaff. And I keep pressing all the wrong buttons, but he immediately like gets sat back down in his chair and is looking pretty woozy at the moment. Kind of confused about what just happened.
That man.
Still alive though.
Yes,
Okay, or
he's
conscious.
bleeding from the back of his head.
Okay.
Poor man.
So that was your health attack. If you hold your turn, do you get your movement as well, or do you forgo that?
It's your entire turn.
Yeah, it's my entire turn. So that's my new turn location now, wherever I'm at now.
Okay, gotcha.
So this is where I always go for future rounds. So I was just
Alright.
delaying my turn, not like holding an action.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So now I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay.
'Cause why not? Actually, no. Now that he's like all bloodied and stuff, I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Just go down the
Yep.
row, knocking him in the head.
20 on the next
Nice.
That's gonna hit.
guy. 13 damage.
That man's unconscious.
So this just makes me think that Roki is Little Bunny Fufu, and he's just knocking field mice in the head. Just
It was more like a baseball swing where he just went from one to the other in one swing.
pop, pop.
That's what I'm going for.
Who?
What?
What?
Who was it that you
What?
referenced? Something Bunny Fufu? What was that?
Yeah, Little Bunny Fufu.
The
Have you
song?
never heard the? It's like a thing
Oh,
that you would have
man.
heard as like a child.
Hold on.
All right, so you have smacked this guy in the head as well, and he kind of like lurches forward on the table, also confused why he just got smacked upside the head. And he is also looking quite woozy.
Okay. And I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna use I'm gonna kick this dude behind me next to Stark with my
Okay.
foot.
This is your bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action with my
Gotcha.
10.
N. That's
not good.
that will miss.
Yeah.
But you kind of got a little too, we'll say, aggressive after this was all in like one motion. So you swung, and at the
I
same
was just-
time,
I was making sure I wasn't gonna hit Stark.
True, that's true. So that attack misses, as he was also just getting up out of his chair. So that is your held turn. Stark, you were next up on the list.
You
Or
can
you
move
was
me
not
in
held.
the order also, in the turn order where I'm supposed to be now.
Did all
Oh, okay, so you were actually going down the turn order instead of
Yes.
moving.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually moves you because you're foregoing your turn.
okay.
doesn't
Alright,
all
start.
of all of
So
red,
should I be between 14 and 15 then? Basically?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was thinking, you attacked.
Like, I'm in the middle of 15.
You're gonna be-
basically.
You're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna put you above 15. We're just gonna say like the dex tiebreaker. So
Okay.
you obviously are gonna get that. All right, start. You're up, sir.
I'm gonna see the damage that Roki did. And I'm gonna ask him, how bad do you want to hurt them? Before I do any attacks.
Let's not kill, but we need to kind of get to Torvar. Seems like he's in a little bit of a pickle now.
Okay. Right, I won't use Shatter then. I'm going
Yet.
to. Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to turn to the guy that you missed on, and I'm going to reach out with my Thunder Gauntlet and touch him for 22. Is that gonna hit?
Yeah, so as he actually dodges into you, missing Roki's kick, and you ace him in the neck, yes, that does hit.
All right, 12 damage.
12 damage. These guys, maybe they've been drinking a little too much, but they're barely getting out of the chair before they are getting walloped here.
walloped.
And he's got one arm kind of swinging wildly at the moment that he can't control.
And then I'll kind of like double touch him. One touch, two touch.
Okay. The 21 will also hit.
Add touch. 8. And this was non-lethal, remember?
Okay. So with that, Homie is unconscious. He didn't even really get out of his chair as much as he just barely started the movement before you sat him immediately back down.
Slumped over.
He is now slumped in his chair.
Okay. And then I will, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Defensive Field to gain 5 temporary hit points. Right, is it 5? Yeah, my level in the class, so 5. So
Sure.
I'll have 5.
You have a certain
temporary-
number of charges that you
Yep.
keep
Keep
that.
bringing that down by 1.
All right. Would you like to move at all?
Shit. I want to, he said go towards Torvar, so I'm gonna move out this way. I don't want to get too far away from Roki and Yaru. I want us to move up together, so I'm gonna just not run right past everyone.
Okay. Why are they way down there? All right. Yaru, were you holding an action?
I already,
Is
I already used it. I attacked.
Yeah,
on
he
my
cast
turn.
the second thing.
Oh, right. Okay.
I attacked on my turn.
I've got a question about bound. There's nothing about if we damage them, the spell ends, right?
About what spell?
Enemies
Enemies
bound.
abound. If
They get to make a saving throw.
provoked- Okay. I just wanted to make sure that if I did accidentally hit him with an AoE or something, I didn't.
It just has to re-roll the save. It's not like an automatic save or anything.
Wait, what?
Enemies abound. When they take damage, they re-roll the saving throw.
Where
And
is
in the
that?
Bottom sentence of the first paragraph.
Each time it can
Oh, any damage, so it's not, yeah, okay.
takes
got it.
damage. Okay, so it can repeat the saving throw. Okay, so don't hit it then. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Rest of the red
Yaru
turn.
used his turn. Torvar used his turn. So yes, we are back to red. So let's get you guys out of here. We'll start with the dude in the corner, who is also. Now that weapons are being pulled out and it seems to be getting a little more serious, this homie will also be pulling out his mace as he charges up, and he's a little confused as he's not sure why he's attacking his friend, but that's what he's going to do. Again, I am playing against myself. You can thank G for this. Oh, okay, so yes, yeah. So he comes forward. These guys like their acrobatics. He jumps off a chair that's only got 3 legs, and of course, it doesn't exactly. It throws him off kilter. So his first attack misses a target that is not exactly moving.
Classic.
And he will attack again, and this one will hit, and he smokes his buddy in the back of the head. Yes, he hits. I guess I know I don't need to tell you values necessarily, but he has hit his friend in the back of the head now, and his friend is looking confused at him at the moment and a little pissed off too.
Was he
I'm
trying to
dead.
do lethal damage?
He had his mace out and he smacked him in the back of the head.
Which guy did he hit?
He hit this guy right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. It moved it.
I'll say I'm also very confused as I hear this man charging, or I guess I was looking that way. I kind of backed up, and I'm like, well, what is happening right now?
All right, and seeing his buddies on the first long table get smoked in the back, everybody's getting smoked in the back of the head. Both of these red guys will now rush up. Seeing that everybody's starting to pull out weapons, that is what they are going to do as well.
Neither of them are
I was-
concerned about their other buddy,
About which buddy?
the one that smoked his buddy in the back of the head.
Sure, but there are also strangers in here who are also attacking, and they are kind of the priority at the moment. All right, so there's a lot of these guys, so they get. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 hits.
Okay. So seeing all the fails of everybody jumping on the tables, this guy decides just to weave in and out. And as you're a little off balance after that kick that you expected to land missed, you take 5 bludgeoning damage. Let's see here. He also is kind of in a. That was. Okay. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
Gee, did you just roll a couch
Yeah.
into the room?
No, this has always been in here.
Okay.
Alright, so the first guy.
I mean, it was right there.
Oh, I messed up my. One of the attacks hits. They're a little some of them are a little more drunk than others.
Some of them were in the
The other
rally
one will also
stage.
pile on, and it's starting to get there's not as much elbow room as he'd like, but he's also going to attack Roki, who is now just standing there, not moving.
Alright, where are they attacking?
They are attacking you once again. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is 4 more damage. Does a 21 hit?
Yup.
That is 7 more damage. So 11 total damage from the one that is right here next to the table.
Ouch.
Who also.
By the way, my favorite thing that happened is, Doc, you deleted the characters that had the bars above them.
Yep.
Hold on, I might be able to drag mine out and have
Yeah,
numbers
can we
on
just
it.
drag and replace?
Yep.
Well, then we're not in turn order anymore.
Too late.
Just put him over to the side. Just put him over to the side.
I already deleted it. Sorry.
You were in front of Stark. I remember that.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, he had a 23. I just realized that. I was like, damn, where's Roki's health at? He's getting lit up. I was like, oh, I can't see it anymore.
Half health. It's all good.
Yeah, I'll just leave my guy alone on the side then.
I just DC'd for full 20.
I still can't see Stark's health.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Okay, we'll do it live.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I thought I had that all figured out. All right. So, red. The leader guy, who's not really a leader, does get smoked in the back of the head and doesn't. It's kind of like a blind swing, but it's going to go ahead and swing at whoever is behind him. Mace. Okay, why does my chat window keep popping up like in its own window? I don't know why this, but it keeps taking it from that right side and making its own little pop-up window.
That's
And
weird.
it's making.
There's gotta be a setting
everything
somewhere then.
I'm not sure. I never saw that.
Okay, well, he freaking crit, so.
Oh snap!
Okay, I'm gonna have to read. Oh, that did it, nice. Okay, so he crit for a lot of damage. So So now he has to make a saving throw. The guy that is not under your control, but who is not friendly to these guys, made his 16, right, Ginny?
Mine or Torvar?
Yes.
Oh,
you're,
no,
you're
we're
still
still
saving DC.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, so he is still considering this man an enemy.
Good,
Yeah.
We are on the purple.
Wait, who just got? I'm confused. Who just got attacked by who?
Red down here got hit in back of the head by the guy that G charmed, we're gonna say. And
Yeah.
so he blind swung behind him and also attacked back, essentially.
Okay, but didn't he crit?
He did.
That guy's not under half health.
Yes, he is, sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to speed things up so this doesn't.
Hey, you're fine. I was like, how did they crit and not deal 10 damage at minimum? Because they have already hit Roki for that. on a
I will
non-crit.
say that, like, not all thugs are created equal.
Oh, I'm aware. But the fact that 10 damage to Roki wasn't a crit,
All right,
And,
Torvar, here we go.
All right.
Roki's done
ready.
10.
The two closest to Torvar are going to make a. They are close enough. They're not pulling it. They're going to just try to grapple. Is what they're going to do. A 10 is going to miss, so that's one of them. We will do another. Does a 23 hit? It should.
Yeah.
It better. Okay, so Torvar is now grappled, which all that means is that his speed is 0. So that's him, that's
the
him.
only options. Oh, way to go.
Torvar
The
wasn't planning on
dwarf that
moving.
is prone on the desk, rather than getting up, is going to try to kick Torvar with a good old boo. So does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. His strength modifier for 3 damage.
Torvar's just gonna kind of be like, bro, really? That's the best you can do.
He's doing his best. He's on a slick counter, all right. So the purple one on the far right that has seen all this happening is going to. He's feeling himself. He's going to try to jump up on the table as well. But this one, he has pulled out his mace and is going to go for something a little more potent than to try to tickle Torvar. So, does a 20 is going to hit. So his first attack is going to deal 7 damage as he brings it right down the the meaty part of Torvar's shoulder. And he also crit, so that
wait,
would
hold on,
be
Doc, hold on.
14.
Doc, hold on.
Okay.
On the
Okay.
second attack, he crit.
The second attack he crit, correct?
All right, I'm going to use cutting words on this.
Okay. So that reduces the damage by a certain amount, correct?
I have to roll a bardic inspiration die, but hold on. Let me first take away the 7,
Okay, I'm gonna try to find my mouse.
and then let's see, cutting words, blah 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 blah. Rolling a bardic inspiration die. Bardic inspiration is
D6.
D6. You sure?
Yeah.
Really sure?
Becomes a
Should be.
D8.
It
It
starts
becomes a
with
D8
D6
at
and
the
we do like
5th.
a little 8 maybe.
It becomes a D8 at the 5th level.
Oh, nice.
Okay. All right.
So what is it? Our roll 1d8.
And then lower that from his attack roll.
So, Doc, I'll give you a better heads up next time, but I just need to tell you that I'm going to do it before you announce the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, but he can say it after you announce your roll, what you hit.
Right. Yeah, I can choose whether to do, and I can only do it once per turn because it takes up my reaction, and only so
Reaction.
long as I have Bardic Inspiration die, because I just expended one. But I'll do a better job of giving you a heads up.
Sure. Well, yeah, okay. So he took 7 from the first hit.
Yep.
14 from the second, so that's 21 minus 5. Torvard took
No,
16
no, no.
points.
That 5 is minus his attack roll.
Oh,
So
okay.
it
Wait,
doesn't. So he doesn't crit anymore. He now rolls a 15.
that makes it not a crit. It specifically says that, because otherwise it just becomes a 19 crit. I would say.
The way we've played
we
it.
did this in the last campaign. We had it not crit. Now there's competing things online that say there's at one point one of the creators or writers of D&D was like, yes, it removes the crit, and then later he's like, actually it doesn't. I went with yes, it would make it no longer a crit because it's changing the actual roll of the die.
Otherwise, it doesn't really make any sense.
Well,
At
the whole point of
that
playing
point-
was to make something miss. So we're gonna play as in it's gonna remove the crit, but I'm gonna look into that because my first gut instinct is to say it's still crit, but it's a 19 crit now.
Like I said, it depends where you read it because people have both sides. It's honestly your call.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. We're gonna say it's not a crit for now, so it will be a 19. So we remove the crit damage, so he takes 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Didn't he take 14 with the crit before?
That was combined, that was total. He takes 15 points of damage now.
Oh,
The first attack, he dealt 7 damage, and then
Okay.
without the crit from the second attack, it was 8 damage.
okay, all right. I had already subtracted the 7, so
Okay, yeah, oh, sorry, yep, and just 8 more.
okay, all right, cool.
Okay. So that was the man on the ledge here. He is grappled by the one on the right, who is going to just continue his grapple and try to throw in a couple little, jabs, but obviously it's nothing. The one on the left is going to... I'd say he's far enough away that he hasn't seen everybody pulling out weapons yet, so he is going to attempt to just punch Orvar in the face and get this massive orc unconscious. So, does an 11 hit?
Nope.
All right, well, he's also feeling the booze a little bit too. The purple one farther over is going to attempt to break his grapple, which is
I forgot about
a
that.
strength check, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't know.
To break a grapple, it's a strength check.
It's a strength or a dexterity or an acrobatics or an athletic checks.
So he rolled high and has now broken the grip of the man that was on his back
Okay.
and is
My Discord.
giving a nice little kick to the ribs. Oh, we can hear you at the very least.
Okay.
There's video rock.
Yeah, my Discord crashed.
Okay, we are to blue now. He is unconscious. We will start with the leader now, who has seen Roki come up and smack him in the back of the head. We'll spin around real quick, pull out his mace, and the first one's just gonna kind of be like another blind swing. Does wow, even with advantage, huh? Does an 8 hit?
No.
Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
All right, so he's his eyes are kind of going in 2 directions now after getting hit in the back of the head and isn't quite sure where he's at in space right now. The one right next to him is essentially gonna, in tandem, will do the exact same thing to Stark here. So let's make these attacks. Does a 14 hit? No. Does a 23 hit? We can't hear you.
JD.
You're muted.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot to unmute when I got back. Yeah.
So he
yeah,
kind of
that
does
was-
a full 360 and comes around again for the second time. And you're feeling pretty good that you managed to completely dodge the first one. Because most of the time when you're in armor like that, you can just take the hit. But you're kind of like, oh, that was pretty. And then you get smacked up, you get hit again in the shoulder for 8 damage.
Okay.
Okay. unconscious. We have 3 more blue here. This blue guy here is just going to basically move through the guy unconscious on the table, but or on the chair, but just like knock him over at the same time out of his chair, and is going to attempt to grapple Loki, as his mace wasn't readily available. So, does a
Grapple is like a check though, it's not against AC.
gosh. Well, I have to make the attack to see if you. That's what it is. It's an attack roll.
Well, it's an attack roll versus a
It should just be a.
No, it's an attack roll versus your AC, and then to
No.
break is a strength check versus.
I don't think so. Let me find it here. Pretty sure it's grapple is
Make a
versus.
melee touch attack to grab the target. If you fail to hit the target, the grapple attempt fails. This is D&D Wiki.
Pretty sure we've always done it. You basically do a check off.
I'm not going to do that because I think it makes more sense to do an attack. To break is the check off. The whole check off is your AC to see if you can dodge it. I think that,
So,
to me, that makes more sense.
I was gonna say, I guess I'm reading here. The target of a grapple must be no more than one size larger. Using at least one free hand, you try and seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. Strength contested by strength or dexterity of the target's choosing. If you succeed, they're grappled.
Then we'll go with that.
Where were you reading that?
Are you on
D&D
5th
Wiki?
edition or are you on an older version?
Use all it's, I don't know. It was just the first thing that popped up.
Might be an
To
older
me,
version.
it's still it's fine. We'll go with.
Because it's a different, like it's not an attack anymore. It's more like a check. It's a check off. It said I get to choose, right? Either acrobatic or
I
athletics.
will tell you right off the bat that I crit on it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics.
We'll go acrobatics. See if I can crit. Nope.
Which one was this? Okay, so this is that guy is the one who grappled you from behind. All that means is your speed is 0 now until you break the grapple.
Okay. We're not gonna.
Blue. That's true too.
Oh, knock them out.
This guy is going to stand up on the table, and he's actually got himself a pretty hefty crossbow that he's going to now shoot at you, that you are pinned. Roki, so does a... If you like screenshots, I can share them.
Just another crit.
Crit, 22 hit.
22. Yep.
Okay, so
Jesus.
you take 15 piercing damage.
Hold on. I am going to use my deflect missile reaction for that.
Ooh, okay.
So we're gonna.
He's gonna
roll.
get all. He's gonna
He's
get
gonna get all
all.
monk up in here.
Well, he's gonna get all like.
He needs to. He's getting his ass
I'm
beat.
trying to think of a movie that somebody actually did this in, but deflecting an arrow.
Oh, 10.
Subtracted damage, because it's not going to be 0, so you can't.
Yeah, I'm subtracting damage from the how much damage did you do?
15.
Nice. So I did reduce it down to 0. And it
No,
said-
no. It was 15 damage minus the 8, right? That's what it is.
No. It's 8. It's 8 plus my dexterity plus my monk level. Here, I'll
That's
just
a
put it
lot.
here for you.
That's bananas, by the way.
Yeah, that's
And-
ridiculous.
And if I reduce it to 0, I can catch it and use his key point to throw it back at him.
That's ridiculous.
That's great.
I'm definitely being that drunken monk next time.
All right. So you have caught it. What are you doing with that missile?
If you can catch him, let's see if
Haven't used your reaction, correct?
This is my reaction.
Okay,
But
I
it
just wanted
says
to use
in
this.
there I can use a key point to
The
make
same
a-
reaction. That is bonkers.
as part of the same reaction, yeah. Oh, I make it with proficiency. Oh yeah, perfect.
It's like a monk weapon, so it's like an unknown.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I'm totally doing that. I'm totally spending a key point and throwing it back at
Yeah.
his.
So
Yeah, you
you're
are.
fairly grappled, and you still manage to just, like in all the freaking movies where they're not even looking at it, just
Yeah.
Yes.
Grab it.
Nani?
You have to make an attack roll, or is it automatic?
Yeah, no, it's a ranged attack roll, which
Okay,
let's just
go ahead
Why?
and make your.
What is the
Dexterity plus
thing from JoJo?
proficiency.
Oh my.
Anything you have a dex modifier on, you can just use that attack as the thing.
Oh yeah. So
It's
we'll
any
just-
monk weapon.
So we'll do this one.
Like you
13.
have the dart. That was the save.
Yeah, but I don't have. I have the proficiency in it too because it says with proficiency.
Okay. So a 13 will hit.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage as he is
What's the damage?
flabbergasted that
throwing
his
back in.
crossbow at point blank range essentially just
Thi-
got caught and turned around.
This is exactly what Roki just said to that guy.
No, you.
What's the damage on the bolt?
It's your what's your monk?
Oh, it's my monk.
It's
damage,
it's a
not
D6.
the-
For the damage too?
Yeah. It counts as a monk weapon, which is like your unarmed attacks, which I think is a D6.
No, that's just for the attack. That's not for the damage. The damage is probably whatever the thing that got shot
Yeah,
at.
make a
was.
ranged weapon with a piece of
Make a ranged
ammunition.
attack. Make this attack, and the missile counts as a monk weapon for the. Okay.
Well, if you're looking at a
D8.
crossbow,
It's a
a
heavy
crossbow is a
D8.
1d8.
Yeah.
This is a light crossbow, right? Not a heavy. Or is
He
this
said it was a
hand
big-
It looks a
crossbow?
little heftier than a light crossbow.
Because a heavy crossbow is 1d10.
Well, he
D10 sounds to me.
he rolled a 1 for damage, and I'm
Well,
not
does-
kidding.
He get a roll of damage or do I roll the damage?
Oh, you can. Yeah, sure. You can roll.
Because
the
it's
same.
not his attack, it'd be my attack.
Sure.
Do I get to add anything like any dexterity to it, like a normal range attack? Or
You
no?
are. Yeah, we're gonna say that because you're proficient in it. Blah blah blah. So you get proficiency bonus. And
If
go
you
on.
one shot this man,
You're gonna regret that. You just turned 15 damage on you into 10 damage on him.
Yes.
That was the biggest no you I've ever seen. Love it.
He become freaking
Rocky.
John Wick.
yeah, Roki is
When
John Wick.
hasn't he been John Wick?
Roki was like, "Oh, you're approaching me."
Someone's grabbing him.
You beat this arrow right back into it's like a couple inches from his heart. Essentially, is what you did, and he's
That
not
was
like
totally non lethal damage too.
Oh.
Oh yeah, non-lethal.
Screw him. He shoots me with the crossbow. I'm killing his ass.
Okay, so
So you threw it back at Blue Man?
this guy jumps up on it. This is like happening in tandem. So this guy has also pulled out his crossbow and was aimed at Roki until he saw that and quickly turned his aim to the heavily armored Stark.
Yeah, he did.
So weird.
Does a 41 hit.
Yup. Why the fuck
never
are all
mind. No,
these
no,
guys
no.
rolling
Wait,
fucking
this-
20s?
Does he get advantage?
No, not at range. You don't get advantage at range.
Yes, he does.
Unless it's
Okay,
something special
because
to him,
of
but it's not
Fancy
from
stuff. So
Okay, yeah, not from flanking, but
no, it's not flanking. That's not what's happening here.
Well, regardless, he's gonna hit.
Yes, he hits for. I have to show you this. He rolled a 10 for damage. I rolled 2 crits in a row, a fail on the damage that I rolled, and then another crit.
Doc just wants
So you
everyone to die.
10 piercing damage. This is incredible.
Doc
I'm
really wants
flying
everyone
that
to
right
die.
you're really just trying to TPK us, aren't you?
I'm
Yes,
gonna
he
show you
is.
screenshots because this is impressive. All right, you had your turn. You were unconscious. You were grappling him. Okay, so it is now Holcomb's. Wait, where did Holcomb just go? I skipped him. It is now Holcomb's turn next to Yaru here, who still, I guess he's still buddy with you. He hasn't taken damage, but he did see Mr. Picklefingers over here haze several of his friends. And he...
One. I tased one friend.
Oh, right, that was Roki that went down the line. I saw a bunch of guys damage. Alright, so he is going to move up here with his... Still a mace, but it's just a little heftier, and that's just for flavor. It's not actually a bigger mace. And he's going to swing at the back turn at start. Does a 15 hit?
Does not.
Does a 9 hit?
Definitely does not.
All right. Well, he thought he had the advantage on you as you were just got shot with a crossbow bolt, but this is the armor you are wearing is a little different than anything he's encountered before. He's not quite sure how to go about attacking it.
So
Easy. You don't.
I
So it is now green team who saw Yaru making a spell, so he is going to attempt to like grab his hands. He's just going to grapple and attempt to grapple Yaru and prevent him from, which you still can cast spells. but
I'm
try to
going-
prevent you
I'm-
from
I'm
casting
gonna
any
s-
more spells.
I'm gonna try to like still maintain the illusion that I'm not with them, and I was like, "Yo, what gives?"
Okay. Interesting. Okay. He's still gonna try to grab you. So
Persuasion?
16.
Oh,
We're a little too far gone for that at the moment.
okay.
16.
16.
Okay.
Oh wait, how are we doing grapple checks? Because I've just been rolling attacks for them. How are we doing them?
They have to do a strength check.
Okay.
Athletics, right? Athletics check. or is it-
Yes. Well, for an enemy, it's just gonna be straight strength.
All right. Let's see your
Then
roll.
You get to
What am I
do
doing?
either athletics or acrobatics, whichever you would prefer.
Me?
Probably
Yeah.
acrobatics.
I'm really leaning towards attack rolls in the future, but I don't want to slow us down right now for that. All right, so we'll say that your words are what is the reason that he missed, as he kind of like lunges at you, and we're gonna say that he like lunges at you, and he's a little unsteady on his feet, and you just like sideswipe a little bit, and he runs all the way past you and is now in the corner. And he turns around because he gets a second attack, and is going to attempt to bear hug you from behind. So go ahead and roll again. Still pretty sloppy, I would say. And you don't quite expect the second bear hug from behind, as he's like got you just around the waist is all he's done. He's got like his head on your back here, and he's just like got you around the waist. And so you are now effectively grappled. The second one here is going to pull out his heavy crossbow once again and stay as far as he can away from Mr. Tibblefingers. He's pulled his crossbow. He aims. Does a 16 hit?
me.
Yes.
No.
All right. So he almost hits the guy behind him who's currently grappling Roki, but he does not, as he misses his attack. And he's gonna come over here a little bit and try to keep himself a little bit of distance. The 3 other green. I'm not going to do that right now. So this green is going to jump up on the table, as this is a well-established tactic at this point, and attempt to shoot down at Torvar once again.
Wait, isn't there somebody grappling Torvar? Are they really gonna shoot at me when there's somebody grappling?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, they shot at Roki when he was grappled.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't work out.
They
Did not work out.
but should they have disadvantage
This is
since they're
impressive.
they're trying to shoot me, not the person
Love
grappling me?
this. So because Torvar's grappled, we'll say, this was like a pretty hefty shot, like right in the meat of his other shoulder. So he takes, because he's not raging yet, right?
No.
Right.
So he takes 19 damage from the
Hold on,
crossbow
what
that
was
is
your
now
roll?
buried into his shoulder, as that was also a crit.
Holy shit.
And I'm just so you guys are aware, I'm doing the max crit damage roll like we've been doing in
Okay.
past campaigns.
So has Torvar only gotten one He's only gotten one move then.
No, he hasn't
His
attacked
attack-
because
his move during combat was. to
I
grab
was
points.
saying he's gonna smoke the dwarf, and y'all were like, no, he's not gonna attack. Now,
No, I'm
look,
just-
here we are.
I guess because the rest of us all got 2 opportunities.
No,
So
but,
I'm
no.
saying
We,
his-
that only
his
happened.
thing, his grapple thing was like the first opportunity. 'Cause that
Okay,
was
I guess I
the
thought
prime-
Actually-
I thought him taking the money was the like initial thing.
that was his surprise round.
Hold on, where
Right,
is
then-
Torvar
Then
in
he
the
should have
turn
gotten a
order?
normal move, right?
Where is Torvar in the turn order? Because I don't see him.
Where is
He's not in turn order. Where shouldn't he be in turn order?
He is.
Did he have a roll last time?
Gee,
No,
did
he
you roll
did.
anything for him?
No, I mean we had already
He
started.
rolled a 20 last time.
We had
just
already-
never put him back in the turn order.
We
He should
are-
have gone again.
He didn't roll a 20.
He didn't
He's in
roll-
turn
They
order.
did.
No, he didn't roll
If you go
anything.
if you go all the way up to where you and I rolled rock, you rolled a 23, Torvar rolled a 20, I rolled a 22.
Since that, oh, that was right. Yeah. Okay.
He never got added back to the turn order because we never had control of his character sheet.
He is in the turn order for me, but apparently
well,
he
we
still
can't
got
see
skipped
it.
over.
Yeah, he did get skipped over. We forgot
I
about
got
it.
very confused, sorry to derail all of this. I was like, how has he not gotten a second turn yet?
Where was
Torvar just doesn't do anything now.
where would his turn have been? Was-
Should have been before the reds.
He
He's
rolled a
20.
20, so he is.
Reds were 15.
Okay.
I mean that would have changed many things.
It would, yeah, he should have been able to go before all of them, basically. Whoops.
That would have changed a lot.
Right. That's why I was like, something seems really wrong here.
Okay, so what's a way of doing this where we don't have to go back 15 different thug
Can we
rolls?
just?
I mean,
can we
can
just
just
give
have
him?
him go again immediately after this and then go again in his normal turn order, I guess.
Well, he's about to get attacked 2 more times.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna survive.
Well, how much?
Well,
I guess I don't know how much damage he's taken.
Yeah, the problem is when he rages, that's what's gonna save him, is because he takes
Well, range what? It's half damage.
half damage, yeah.
Well, I mean, Doc can see where his health is at. If
I mean,
he
I-
started at 40 and he's at 10, he's taking 30, give him 15 back.
I mean, yeah, we could just say that his action on his turn was just to rage, and that's it.
Right. And he didn't do anything. He just raged,
Alright.
and we'll leave it at that. So you give him half of whatever he's missing back, and we can leave it at that.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
All right.
Peter's like,
giant
when is it
mess
gonna
like
be
I
my
do.
Well, yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you're
I
trying to
missed
control
it.
40
Right.
characters.
Okay, so
Blast.
he attacks.
That Rogi shit was unreal.
It's pretty great. I've been waiting to use that. I knew it was coming eventually.
Oh
I'm
my!
just glad I reduced it to 0 and I got to throw it back. It was fantastic.
One dish.
So it's about this time where, along
Dude.
with
He abides.
one more thug holding a familiar wizard by the scruff of his neck, you see Jeff the Wizard. Well, actually, this is the wall, so you guys don't see anything. But Jeff the Wizard comes upstairs with the thug, basically escorting you out of the building. Well, that was the plan until all of this broke out 6 seconds ago, essentially. So, Jeff, it is your turn. There is a massive bar fight happening, and that's basically all you can hear at the moment, since this is a solid wall leading up to the ceiling. You can
So-
see the dwarf that is madly trying to kick at Torvar right now.
Is this guy just gonna ask? Is he like, is this where he's leaving me? Is this spot, or is he walking me out
This-
the door?
He's walking you out. He was like, whatever you were doing downstairs is finished, and you're being escorted out. He's not like grappling you or anything. He was just like leading you to the door. He is just as confused as you are at the moment.
As in, if you move out of his range, he will not attack of opportunity on you. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Jeff's gonna, kind of see that this guy's distracted and just kind of.
I will say,
Yeah,
for the
and we-
record, nobody in this tavern is aggressive towards you. You were here before they were. Everything went much better than it's going now.
And Jeff's just gonna walk over to the bar and he kind of looks down at the cabinet and then he looks up and witnesses absolute chaos. But he looks over at Yaru and he goes, waves.
I'm grappled right now, right?
You've got a man around your waist right now. Your arms are still free.
Okay. Are you gonna let me use a message to send a message to Jeff when it's not my turn?
No. Casting a spell is an action.
It's technically a cantrip.
For RP reasons.
It's still a spell.
He waved back.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least wave, but I
You
feel
can
like
wave back. I'm not letting you cast a spell
He's
for.
doing-
it's not a
He's
spell. It's a
doing what he's
cantrip. It's a
There
cantrip.
has to be rules, people.
What do you mean? All I'm doing is talking to him. He would have done that. He totally would have done
You
that.
can talk to him right now. Use your mouth.
What? He's 30 feet across the bar. I'm not gonna shout at him.
I'm not gonna shout at him.
Situation.
It's a bar fight. You don't shout at a bar
so-
fight.
You have waved at Yaru.
A bar
What else?
fight.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Jeff?
I just want everyone to understand how this is the single most tempting fireball I've ever seen in my life.
I
I
mean,
had this
That's the
man
point.
without
I
a beard
honestly
involved.
don't think you'll ever get another opportunity better than this for a
So
Ever.
shit you not, Peter. Last week, when this started devolving into what we could only assume was going to be a fight, we're like, damn, this is like Jeff's wet dream in here. Like,
Yeah.
this would be
Yeah,
perfect for
that's
Jeff.
that's not showing up. That's stupid. Look where we're at.
But I guess I kind of don't want him to do it because I want to see what was gonna happen.
Oh, you want to see us
Well,
die?
we're gonna
Oh,
die.
okay.
That's what's gonna
That's cool.
happen.
Sure. Let's
Well,
die.
I mean, I guess clearly, like, this is a bar fight. Yeah, I mean, oh man.
Fireball
What
was a
you
little
were
over the
looking
top
for
for a bar
downstairs,
fight.
you did not find.
No one's
Yeah.
died yet. Fireball's a
Fucking
little
Marmon's
over
gotta
the
be
top.
somewhere.
Good choice.
The Jeff who was appalled at just randomly crumping a bunch of, definitely evil prisoners would probably hesitate to fireball an entire bar.
Non-lethal damage.
I guess,
Good.
Jeff.
How is
what
fireball
is your
non-lethal?
alignment?
That's a great. He should be just neutral, chaotic neutral.
That's what. Yeah.
That's an interesting.
Lawful good.
Non-lethal with spells.
Is
like
he
that.
lawful
That's not-
good? Okay.
That's not
think
right,
he's
though.
not
I
right
don't
for
think
spells,
that's
no.
right.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound
Okay.
right, but
Yeah.
if he's chaotic neutral, I could see him just being like
No,
frustrated that he didn't find his marmot and he sees an opportunity to take his
No,
frustration out
but the
on an
way
angry
Peter-
fucking bar.
No, but the way Peter's played him so far, it seems to me more like he's chaotic good, not chaotic neutral.
Well, I mean, yeah. I think I definitely messed up and put that in, but or maybe just never edited it.
You
but-
should play your character as you
Yeah.
think.
I mean,
he
I'm
is.
just
Don't be
offering.
tied down to your alignment that closely. I guess I'd say.
I'm
Don't
just trying to
risk
get
these
you
guys
to
forever
do.
change, so.
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
get you
I
to do
changed.
what I want you to
Generally,
do.
I like to do it over the course of actions that reinforce that that's the alignment you want. But
Do what you want, Peter.
Considering Jeff's only existed for a session.
We had the prequel.
That was a different campaign.
No,
all
it's
right,
like-
Jeff,
no, it's
what
for
are we-
this
what
one.
are we doing?
So I'm gonna choose the more lawfully neutral sort of option here, and I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
It's probably a good call.
Bada bing, bada boom, and I'm just gonna kind of mouth to Yaru like, fireball. And just kind of wave around my finger at the group.
I'm going to. All right, I don't want you to cast fireball, but Yaru does. So he's just gonna emphatically just do like this.
So the Mage Armor is my action though, so that's my.
Okay,
That's
but I'm
okay.
still gonna tell you. Oh yes, I want you to do fireball.
Okay. You're happy with where you're at behind the bar?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Make a little White Russian.
All right, we are back to the top of the order. You guys might have to help me here because I got a bunch of doubles and I was scared to delete the right ones that you guys had put in. So for me, it says Stark is up. Is that correct?
No, it should be me.
Yaru should be.
And Torvar needs to go too.
Yaru. Oh,
Stark
because.
delayed his turn.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, Torvar will move above Stark between Yaru and Stark. Actually, Roki should be above me too.
Yeah.
I delayed after you, I thought, didn't I?
No, you hit
Oh,
and then
right, I was the
Isaac.
first one. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You hit then Isaac.
Do cantrips take an action? Yes, they do.
Yep.
Okay.
Plus it specifies it's a bonus action. Some spells
Yeah.
it can be a bonus action.
Got you. I am going to cast sleep
Nice.
Okay.
right on
Roll
this
that.
red guy
Roll
right
good.
here.
Roll good.
Okay.
So it's everybody within 20 feet of him.
Everybody or people you just.
You roll 5d8 and it starts at the lowest health person.
But it
Right.
should. But the target is everyone within 20 feet of the target of my spell.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
but
what
starting with the creature that has the
Yes.
lowest current hit points, each
Correct.
creature is affected.
All right.
So it would probably be
So yeah,
the
you
3 blues around us getting hit first.
can't determine.
Roll your 5d8 for.
Ooh.
Okay.
That sucks.
Yeah, the 2 1s suck. and a 3.
So, do we have a sleep thingy? We don't, so we'll use the timer. The one right here is now slumped over the table. Looks like Roki's giving him a prostate exam. So that was
What's funny
that
about
amount.
that is you
We
know.
have this amount left, which is just enough to also slump this man over the table. And now it looks like Stark is giving this man a metal finger prostate exam.
Yeah, fuck you.
So these two on the table here are both asleep, and how does I assume if you smack them that they wake up, right?
Yeah, if they take damage.
Okay.
Or
Alright.
somebody uses an action to wake them up. Okay. Now,
You're gonna tell us that you put them to sleep? Yep. Right.
well, I'm assuming they look like they're asleep.
That's pretty. Yeah, they like just. I guess you could think that they got knocked unconscious, but
I'm
they're
not,
like
I'm not gonna use an action to
passed
tell
out.
you something you should be able to see with your own eyes.
It's an action. It's a free
So-
action. You can do what I did.
So the 18 was
Really,
just
it's a
enough
free
to take out
action
those
because it
2
doesn't.
and not
I
this
thought
guy
it wasn't
here.
a free action.
Yep. No, there wasn't enough health points to get all three of them.
Okay. Now I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on Torvar.
Yeah, you can.
Right, who takes half damage, not Roki, who takes full damage.
Rough.
He gets
All right, 6.
6 back. And at this point, all I've done is cast spells, which the guy holding me doesn't know what I'm doing. So I'm assuming everyone will continue to treat me as a sort of bystander.
They can tell you are affecting what's happening here. They don't know what spells you're casting, but it's not like you guys have never seen a spell cast before. They
No,
don't know what
I'm
you're
not
doing.
saying that. It's just like I'm not doing anything overtly aggressive. And I assume everybody who's not the guy holding me is focused on the fight.
I know you don't like my interpretation, but pretty much everybody in here still knows that you're with this group.
We
I know you don't like that interpretation, but that's what I like. Pretty much everybody here knows that you're with this group.
hold on. We had established previously that they didn't.
No, I established that they did, and then you argue with me.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
what happened.
definitely how it went.
That's why.
Then
You
why?
said they did. You said no, and he said yeah, but they do.
For the last this is a tight group of people that all know each other, and all these strangers walk in, and then you walk in a couple minutes later. Like that's not exactly, hard to put piece together. But I see where you're coming from, and I will say that you aren't the most immediate threat right now when all you're doing is over here in the corner getting hugged by a guy.
Yeah, that's my point. I'm not so far, even with what I've done. That's all I'm trying to say. So far, even with the spells I've cast, I am not a threat above everything else that's going on. Still, that's my only point, regardless of how you arrived at that conclusion. Okay, and then
You have no speed. That's your action bonus action. So
Yep.
if you'd like to respond to anybody with words, you can.
Yeah,
but you
I'm
basically
gonna-
have stuff to do.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's all. That's all Yaru's gonna do.
Orvar is up. He is raging. He is
Raging.
healed up.
Okay.
He is grappled by this red guy right behind him.
Okay. Let me just. I need to just read up on.
That was a
Rage.
lot. He is grappled by this purple one to his left. I'm just gonna. That's so I remember which one's grappled. And which one's
So many
grappled.
icons now. I don't even know what half of them mean.
What?
Nothing. Just keep reading.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Rage. Okay. All right. Okay then.
He's been kicked in the face by the dwarf on the table. He has been shot by a crossbow from the dude standing on the table, and he's being grabbed by a dude to the left of him.
He
Alright.
might also be considered flanked in some situations.
Just
he-
maybe.
Is he flanked? Yes or no?
He has got 6 guys around him. Yes, he's flanked.
All right.
Slightly.
What?
All right.
What?
No. The dwarf is the dwarf flanked.
Oh, the dwarf. I'm gonna say, are you being aggressive towards this dwarf, Pete? Because if you're not an aggressive character right now, then he's not considered flanked.
I'm not taking any action against any of these people.
That's what I was gonna say, but I wanted to let you decide. So no, he's not. The dwarf is not flanked.
All right. Can I still attack when I'm grappled?
Yes, your speed is just 0.
Oh, but it doesn't affect my.
Yep, you are still good to go to attack with all your bells and whistles.
All right. Well, I'm pretty mad at this point.
Okay.
So I'm going to do one thing and one thing only. I'm going to attack recklessly the dwarf prone on the bar.
Balls you, okay.
Reckless attack gives me
I
advantage.
will say he's prone on the bar, so you already have advantage.
All right, then I won't
Melee
reckless.
attacks.
Yeah, then I won't reckless
give you
attack.
advantage.
But I will
Yeah.
attack him with my great axe. And this is lethal damage, just so we're clear.
Okay.
What, 18?
And 18 is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. All right, and this dwarf has seen better days as you you probably cut his femoral artery, but it's like your axe is buried in his thigh at the moment, the one that he was using to kick you with. But he is, for the time being, he's still alive. You never know how long he's got, I guess.
Okay, now I'm going
Oh,
to
range damage. I didn't see that.
use my extra attack
Okay.
on this purple guy.
He
Oh.
will hit.
Okay.
9 damage.
And then if I'm reading this right, I have something called Frenzy, and I can do a weapon attack as a bonus action. That means I can attack 3 times in a single turn?
Yep. It should just make sure that you. I don't know if it's charge based or if you can do that every turn. That's cool. Just make sure you read that feature. But yes, I'm pretty sure
The
you
only
can do that.
condition is I have to be raging.
Yep, you're raging. Yep, that's what we decided earlier.
Okay.
So go
Alright.
ahead and roll your 3rd great axe attack
So I hit that guy for 9 damage.
for 9 damage. He is. I mean, you hit him pretty good, but he's holding on for dear life. at the
All right,
moment.
Torvar is not sure if he's going to get another opportunity, so he's going to come back to the dwarf.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, that's fair. That's what he do.
Ooh,
An 11.
Wait, he's
oh, well, wait,
prone.
advantage.
he gets advantage.
Oh, that's
Do it
right.
again.
Okay. Forgot about that.
Don't fuck it up.
Oh,
13 will hit.
Jeez.
nice.
Oh, wow. All right, cool.
So with your second attack, he was basically on a chopping block already. You behead this dwarf as the head kind of rolls at the feet of Jeff over here. But he is now beheaded and dead on the counter. The first official death of the room.
It is fitting that it came from Torvar.
Well, I thought the guy on the bottom died down there, didn't
You know he's unconscious.
Yeah, he's the one who's
Oh,
up.
Sorry, he's non-lethal damage.
I non-lethally electro zapped him.
Got it.
Right. All right. Action. Bonus action. Put Torvar. Oh no, he can't. He's grappled.
Okay, that was my bonus action, by the way. That third attack.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm just double checking to see what else can be done. I don't think there's anything else. I need to take my rage down. All right. Torvar is done.
Wait, why is there a Torvar up? Okay, that's fine. Stark, are you above or below Roki right now on the turn order?
Below.
Should be below him.
Okay, I've got doubles and I'm scared to delete anything. So Roki, it is your turn.
Okay. My first attack is gonna be on the dude grappling me below me.
Okay.
Remember, the two blue dudes
18
on the table
definitely
are
hit.
asleep.
10.
10 damage.
Has he been hit before? Or is this his first time him getting hit?
That's his first time getting hit, but he is now pretty unsteady on his feet.
Okay. Then I'm
So
going
I'm
to.
trying to hold on for dear life.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Just, sum up.
16.
16. Yep, that'll hit.
6. Ugh. Minimum damage.
You have tenderized him for sure, and he's now he's grappling you, but he's holding onto you for balance more than to try to hold you in place. You are
Okay.
keeping him on his feet essentially
Okay.
right now.
And then I am going to use my flurry of blows.
Okay.
Spend a key point for flurry of blows. I'll do one attack on him again.
Okay. You're keeping track of your key points?
26 to hit him for 8
For
damage.
sure. That was enough to finish him off. You are now ungrappled. You have one more attack, and that man has been throat punched.
Perfect. And then my next attack is going to be on this guy here, the one that did a shit ton of damage to me. I think that was that guy, right?
No, it was. Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You were-
so
yeah,
then I'll
I've
do
seen
an
it.
attack on that one.
Okay. Ooh,
10.
a 10. You kind of have to squeeze between those two guys that are in front and to your left, and your arm length or your arms don't quite reach them. I can't think of what I was trying to say there. Sorry.
Okay.
But you are now ungrappled, so you have your movement if you would like to use it.
Yeah, not so much.
Okay.
No. Yep, I'm good.
Stark, back to you, sir.
All right. Well, it's about that time, isn't it?
I look over at Stark. Do what you gotta do.
The fourth time I've heard that today in different contexts. Not joking. I think that's going to hit the most people and not harm any of our teammates.
Think so?
What are you casting?
Something problematic for you. You're going to have to do a lot of checks, I
As
think.
long. Oh, okay. Let me get the.
The only problem with putting it there is you're gonna wake up those two sleeping dudes.
They won't be standing
Okay.
if this hits them. It'll probably just wipe them out, so
Perfect.
shouldn't be a big deal.
Okay,
oh,
this
shit.
will
I thought I
segue.
clicked it.
This will segue beautifully into Yar's next move.
Do I have...
So you guys, I'm gonna go top left to bottom right. Will someone count the number that's gonna be in that circle for me?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm just gonna start spamming checks as soon as I know what I have to do.
All right, your DC, it's DC 16 Constitution. So, yeah, if you want to do 4 at first.
Ten of them.
10 of them.
Oh, what happened there, Jeff?
Jeff, what's your... What?
Just speaking in riddles again.
He's speaking in tongues.
Spell description.
9, 10.
What's that?
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, what's the spell save DC?
16
16.
Constitution.
So, you make it You don't. You do. Okay.
Oh, and they
so-
take half damage on a six.
They still take half
Oh, they
damage.
still take damage. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody's taking damage here.
nice.
It's just
I'm gonna
whether
have to
they're
scroll way
taking
up to
7
find-
damage or 14
Oh, 14.
damage.
Okay. So you would know what damage you were dealing.
Yep. And
First guy
then
is-
anybody. Wait, hold on. Is this the one? Nope. Never mind. I was thinking Thunderwave. We're good. Just the damage.
7.
You also damaged the entire table and all the plates and everything on it, so that's great.
Yeah.
Plates and food are a flying. He takes full damage.
Is the pig in error?
It says non-inorganic material gets disadvantage, so at least the pig gets not disadvantage on its save.
I'm not
Pig is
rolling
still
for that.
just
I've already
gonna
rolled
be-
10. I'm not rolling.
I was gonna say the pig and chicken are now pulled pork and pulled chicken.
Nice.
Like
3 more. Full damage. Full damage. Half damage. Here's the little guys. Oh, the guy unconscious. I mean, does he even really wake up?
probably
So
not.
everyone has 7 health.
Is he dead?
Maybe just straight up.
This guy, he's asleep. I guess he woke up
Right.
long enough to like hold his ears as they bled and then died.
Yeah.
Okay. You are under half. You are close enough to half.
I was hoping to do more damage than that.
You guys weren't supposed to fight all these people.
They started it.
This is
You're
a
about to be unhappy with what I'm
Shooting
gonna do
20
next.
people in a closed room is enough of a deterrent that they're not gonna.
No, it's not. We're here on a mission, damn it.
Do you have any more of those shatters?
Yeah, I have another.
Oh, he was already under half. Okay, so complete chaos has ensued now as food and chairs and tables have gone flying, and
I
dead
don't know
bodies.
if they
come
went
and say-
flying. I think they just all broke.
Oh, okay.
They don't go flying. That was Thunderwave. That's why I was trying to figure out
that's
which
fine.
spell I was looking at here. I always get those two confused. But this had a larger AoE, so I was gonna get more people with this one.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody is now cupping their ears. Several are bleeding from their ears as you targeted the majority of these people. And your
Nice.
action.
Yeah, that's my action. I'm gonna use my defensive where's that at? Defensive field again for temporary hit points.
You can. That's like a bonus action for you.
The
Yeah, bonus
other
action.
blue guy in front of Stark, then he is now awake, but like still sitting down.
Holy shit, how?
He took 5 damage.
Yeah, but is he
Yeah, but
considered
still, he
prone?
was already damaged.
We're gonna say he's considered prone because he was asleep and he's not gonna stay on his feet.
He's got to have like 1 or 2 HP left because,
Okay.
You never know.
yeah, you did 13 to the other guy and 10 to him, so he's got to be close.
But he saved, and the other one probably didn't, so he took an extra or 7 less damage from the.
Oh, I guess so.
All right. Are you doing anything with your movement?
No, because can't. I mean, unless I want to take an attack of opportunity.
You can move back 1 square.
It's up to you. I'm just. You would take an attack of opportunity technically for the dude that just woke up. That's prone.
Dude, that's prone.
You
Yeah.
can move. You can move back 1 square and not take an attack opportunity.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking down. Sure. Yeah, that works.
I'll move
All right.
that.
Stark is now went. It is now Orbar's turn. He's raging.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm still
He
alive.
gets his real
He's
turn.
attacking the 6 people here.
All right, cool. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna attack the
You're
blue.
still grappled, but I don't think you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm not caring about that right now. I'm not
Oh,
making any moves. All right. I'm gonna attack the purple guy I attacked the first time. And I'm gonna make a reckless attack, so I get advantage.
You're attacking left or right of Torvald.
Actually, that's too dangerous. I'm not gonna do a reckless attack. I'm just attacking to my left, the purple guy to my left.
Okay.
I'm just doing a normal attack. I don't know.
24 is gonna hit.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, and he is now clinging to your bicep as you like took your axe right into his rib cage. He's just like holding on to stay on his feet. He's doing his best though. He's doing his best to manage.
Torvar hears the faint shouts of his ancestors all screaming, "Finish him!" And he will do just that. So with his second attack, his extra attack, he's gonna hit the same guy again.
Nice.
That's definitely gonna hit. This poor guy, I wish you had just put him out of his misery. He is, instead of the bicep now, he's like sliding down and he's holding onto like the wrist now. His knees are shaking and he's buckling, but
Alright.
he's still breathing at the moment, I guess.
So I'm,
That's some terrible damage rolls on that.
Yeah.
A 2 and a 1.
I'm still raging,
that's
so I'm gonna
not
use
good.
Still raging?
still raging, right?
Yep.
Right? It lasts a
Yep.
minute, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
last minute.
Yes.
I'm
As
gonna
long as
use.
you keep attacking or someone attacks you, you're gonna
Yeah.
keep
I'm
raging.
gonna use my third attack on the same dude. This man's dying.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Nice. That's a much better damage.
Alright. How would you like to kill this man that is weakly holding on to your arm?
I want to. The great axe is just gonna come down through his arm into his skull.
Okay. It's a brutal sight for everybody else that is right next to him. As blood sprays all over his friends that he was 12 seconds ago having a beer with.
Can he roll an intimidation with that kill to see if he can scare some of the other guys around him? The brutal kill.
We can, sure, you can try.
Normal or
Do it.
Just normal intimidation
We'll
check.
see, we're in the middle. Yeah, you can roll, go ahead. Go roll an intimidation. Well, like roll something with your strength bonus on it. So like, or athletics or
Athletics.
something that you're.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Much better.
All right.
Very
Well, I'll
much
think
better.
about how that's gonna play into effect. I'm about to pee my pants. I'll be right back.
Okay.
If that's the case, I'm gonna go grab a snack.
I wish Torvar's first attack had been enough to deal with that guy, so I could have
No.
spread the love around.
That would have been nice. I'm gonna leave a sec. I'm losing people's cameras again.
Just you and me, Pete. Your haircut's fire.
Hey, you.
Peter, did you see those tickets?
Yeah, I mean, God knows how much those costed, but wow.
I know. I should ask him.
Yeah, probably expensive.
He probably won't tell me, but I guess depending on where they're at. Like, I know somebody who got season tickets to the Detroit Red Wings. I mean, they were pretty high up, but they were like $2,500 for the season, and that's like
Yeah,
50 games or something like that.
Good deal.
So yeah,
that is actually a really
Yeah.
good deal. I think
him and a coworker, they were two of my fraternity brothers from college. When they worked together, they were like, "Fuck it, let's get season tickets to the Wings." And eventually, they're like, "Yeah, we didn't think about the fact that work gets done and then we got to go straight to the game after that, because they didn't live in downtown Detroit. They lived like 45 minutes outside of town." So they're like, so we had to bring a change of clothes, and we changed at work, and then we drove down there, and then we had to eat, and we bought beers, and like we probably wound up paying more for food and parking than we did for the tickets the entire time
But
over the course of the season. And granted, they sold their tickets on occasion too. They're like, we don't want to watch them play blank, and so they would just sell tickets for any of those series. But
that's a great move
was-
if you do live close to the stadium.
oh yeah, I mean I live 15 minutes from their like farm league team, and I think I can get season tickets to them for like $500 if I wanted to, which
Yeah.
I've thought about it. It's tempting, but then I have to go to 50 games alone for a season.
Yep.
That's the problem.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like baseball and some other like sports with like 80 games and plus in a season. It's like
Yeah.
a lot.
All right, we're all back. Orvar just got done beheading another person, or not beheading him. Wait, did you behead him?
I cleft his skull in two.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, anyways, you've killed another person gruesomely. Action, bonus action, movement.
No movement. My movement's 0. I'm still grappled.
Do you need to
Oh,
go with
right,
that
right.
intimidation?
We shall see. All right, and with that, we are back to red. Where is my homeboy, the boss guy? Oh, he's down. He's still down here fighting.
Yep.
This
He's fighting his
stooge.
friend.
Yep.
Okay.
We made this really complicated for Doc for an encounter he was not expecting to have any combat whatsoever.
This is
Crazy, isn't
exhausting. There is so much that I'm trying to keep track of.
This is us teaching you a lesson in fight planning.
Don't throw so many guys at us.
He's not going to turn his back on someone that's swinging a mace at him, so he's going to go ahead and attack the guy attacking him. So you guys grab some popcorn while I fight against myself again.
Yeah.
23 will hit.
On the list of things Doc wanted to do tonight, not on it was roll against himself.
The real question is he still considered? Yeah, we're going to see so.
I'll say the real thing is rolling against himself for half of the damn time.
Okay,
At first,
so
he was rolling against himself when he was playing Torvar.
say, is it G for your enemies abound thing? Is that a intelligence, or it's an intelligence save, right?
Yes, it's an intelligence save. Hold on, I'll link it one more time.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter because he's not the smartest crane in the box. He is now in combat with this other guy, and clearly the other guy was like his boss, because he's not quite up to par with him, as he got hit twice by the mace. Still standing on his feet. Oh, he took 2 instances of damage, so he should roll again. Not gonna let you out that easy. Didn't matter. All right, so he still considers him an enemy. They are locked in combat, so he's going to go next and attempt to return the favor to the first guy.
He's getting dumber the more concussed he becomes.
This is dumb and dumber right now.
Love
Yeah,
it.
of course those both hit 2, so he also, they're just like trading haymakers at this point. They're not even like trying to dodge them, they're just like, jeez, Pete.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Both are battered and bloodied and just swinging wildly at each other.
So typical bar fight. Got it.
Dinner and a show.
That's what's happening. Only these guys are friends and don't actually want to fight each other. All right, so we have
Oh, typical bar
do
fight.
the other stooge here.
Did the other guy save?
I'm doing the second one you did right now. He's
Okay.
going to attack the guy that got rid of the grapple.
He's not taking any damage, is he, right?
He's not taking any damage.
Okay.
The grapple got broke, but
Okay, got you.
that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. So he's like just got thrown off and starts swinging at the dude's ankles. Nope, not under half. Yeah, he hit him in the shin pretty hard, and that hurts when you get hit in the shin, especially with a mace. So the purple guy's like holding his shin, and is pretty heaved at the red doofus that is attacking him. Let's see, we have 2 more red. We have. You can make attacks as the grappler. You can, right?
I don't know on that one actually.
Let me.
Let's
look.
go with yes, because I think if I remember right, it said you reach out with one hand to grab him.
Yeah, with at
The
least
fact
a
that
free
you can-
hand, you can.
The fact that the other person can still do all that crazy stuff, I would say. Okay. So, seeing you split decapitate and split the skull of the dwarf and his comrade, rather than be afraid, he is enraged, and he's going to swing the same at the same. Sorry, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. He's mad. You kicked him off. He isn't scared. He's upset that you killed his friend.
I have a question.
And yeah,
I'm not. Torvar's not flanked anymore, is he?
he's absolutely still flanked.
Really?
The one red guy and the purple guy.
Yeah, this guy here and this guy here.
Oh, that's enough for a flank.
There's an 11 hit. It doesn't. I don't think.
No, 11 won't hit.
Well, a 23 definitely will hit.
Yep.
So as he's
Um,
swinging wildly at you, you take 5 bludgeoning, halved to 2.
Half. Oh, because I'm raging. Okay.
And he's like got tears. Yeah, because you're raging. You take half damage. And he's kind of got some tears in his eyes a little bit.
Doc trying to put the feels on Torvar. Torvar doesn't care.
A little bit. Yeah, that's definitely the
Torvar's gonna call him a little bitch.
Yeah. Hey,
Probably a nerd.
hey, just so Doc, to give you a heads up, if the attacks on Torvar are going to continue for the rest of these turns, if there's a crit, I'm going to take cutting words.
Sure. Okay, so this second red guy next to him hesitated for a second, like he's not entirely sure that he wants to still be in this fight, but he doesn't exactly want to run away either. So he's going to attack as well. Oh my goodness gracious. Does the 7 hit?
No.
No. Does a 14 hit?
Double checking.
It's close.
14 is my AC.
Okay, so it does. You take 3 bludgeoning damage, halved to 1.
Nice.
As his heart's just not
is
quite in it.
amazing.
His heart's not quite in it.
His heart's not in it. He's starting to consider. He's like looking at the windows and the door a little bit, like, I should get out of here. All right, so we are to purple now. You have killed him. You've killed him. There's still 2 or 3 left. We'll start with the guy fighting Dumb and Dumber over here, who's going to attempt to also attack him.
What?
Purple is going to attack the red guy that G
Oh, okay, got it.
over here. We are all over the place. So he crit on the first one, and then, well, I guess it's not a crit fail because but let's see here. 13.
Don't forget to roll the saves on that Dumb and Dumber guy.
Oh yeah, thank you. And we do our save. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is your DC 15 or 16?
I think it's 16.
16, right?
I'm thinking it's 16. Hold
Well,
on.
he rolled 2 15s, so that's awesome.
Yeah, it's 16.
All right, so he still considers him an enemy, but he also, the one that you have cast a spell on, is looking pretty worse for wear, too. That purple's done, that purple's dead. We have the 2 to the right of Torvar. One of them is going to make So he sees you cleave the dude's skull into, and basically he's seen you get shot with a crossbow like 3 times and then stabbed like another 6, and you're still just like hacking and slashing. So he is going to, with all of his movement, which he'll probably get there because of dash 15, he's going to get to basically where this other dude's at, which you are close enough to take an attack of opportunity if you would like, Torvar. G.
I will take it.
And I guess, Jeff, you too, if that's what you like, because this is a tight space and he like pushes you up against the wall as he tries to make his way past you on the other side of the bar.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff's gonna. Okay. There we go.
So is
Continue to
that
make a drink.
14 hit?
A 14 will hit.
Jeff's been watching all the fun and he still somehow doesn't want any part of it. I'm very disappointed.
I appreciate you, Peter. I appreciate you.
He's gonna miss out on his fireball opportunity.
I mean, if you guys can kill, a few more people, it's just a few more guys that Doc doesn't have to roll saves for,
Okay, so he moved.
I mean, your
over
turn
there.
is next.
Yeah, I know.
The purple thug leader, though, you did get a pretty good lip on the dude as he ran. And this guy, rather than get stabbed in the back by a hit in the back by a great axe, he's gonna stand his ground against this raging orc that's right in front. Does a 10 hit? No. Does a 13 hit? No.
No.
So he sits here. It does absolutely nothing, even though you're still surrounded by people. And that's his turn. He is not going to get stabbed in the back by a huge great axe. So that is purple team. Now we're on to blue team. Okay. Is the leader already? Yes, you've already killed the leader, so we'll just start at the left-hand side. Dude with the crossbow on the. Is it a bonus action to reload a crossbow? I haven't messed with those enough to know. I know they have the loading property.
I know Duke
Depends on
always
what it
used
is, but
his,
if it's a heavy one like it is, it's probably a whole action.
yeah, well, Duke always used his bonus action to reload his when he was playing
But
Lucas.
I think it's
Yeah.
because he had a light crossbow.
Well, loading property is loading property regardless of the.
Oh, it doesn't matter in weight anymore?
Yeah, because of the time required to load this weapon, you can fire only one piece of ammunition from when you use it as an action, bonus action, blah blah blah. That's for actual loading.
The
I
way
think that
I've
might have
seen
been.
it
I think
played-
that might have been a special that he had.
The way I've seen it played is that you can use your bonus action to reload it, but I am fine if the group doesn't want to do that.
Oh, hold on. It should be under ammunition.
No, I mean that's exactly what Duke did.
Because if you can have the time as a bonus action to like make another attack, you'd have the time as a bonus action to load the weapon.
Well, I mean,
as well.
it would make sense that he would have reloaded it by now to me. So
Maybe Google can help me out in 5 seconds. You can still load and fire the crossbow. Okay, well that's a random website. I want to make sure. Oh, okay. Well, now they're all over the place. I don't want to keep looking at these. Some say you can, some say you can't. So let's just decide here in our group. Are we going to say that a bonus action will allow you to reload a crossbow? Something with a loaded property.
Yeah.
I
guess.
so. Okay.
I
Then
forgot I could have just loaded up the other campaign. I have access to Lucas's sheet.
no, that's
Yeah,
100%.
but Lucas
that's,
might have something special though too.
that's
Well,
100%
that's why I'm
what
saying
he
I
did.
think he had something special that allowed him to do that.
Oh,
it's a 21 hit.
yes.
This is to Rookie. He's
Yes.
reloaded and he's looking at you. Okay, so that is 8 points of piercing damage as this one takes off a couple feathers.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm totally doing it again. I'm catching the arrow.
He's been a little. Oh shoot! I forgot he attacked Stark the last time. Well, he is a little off kilter. We're gonna say he attacked you.
So did he catch
So
it? Did you actually catch it, or did you just deflect it?
Yeah, I kind
We're gonna-
of. Well, hold on. I actually got to roll.
You gotta make sure your roll is. If you roll a bunch of ones, it might still not work.
10 plus 10. Oh wait, it's a plus 10. So yeah, I definitely got it because it was less than 10 damage. So yeah, it's 0.
Plus
so I
10 is your proficiency plus your dex modifier.
plus my level.
Holy crap. Oh, that's right. Okay, well, that definitely works. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
I'm not throwing this one back at him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Jeff, I made something for you.
Oh no, I've been measuring. I've been measuring.
Yeah, but I've made it now. Now you don't need to measure.
okay, so you caught the crossbow bolt, and he's realizing, yeah, I definitely targeted the wrong dude here. And he's gonna stay right where he's at. He feels like he's got a good buffer on both sides of him right now. He's got a lot of people between you and him. Was his action? We're gonna say it's his bonus action to reload as he's fumbling with the arrow. We have the other one on the table that you got through the rib cage with the arrow, who is definitely going to shoot over you at start. He learned his lesson the hard way. Does a 16? Nope. Start's not here. I'm pretty sure 16 doesn't hit though.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think so either.
I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure because he's already got like +1. Yes. Okay. So that arrow goes whizzing by as he tries to make sure it's like out of your arm length, so you couldn't like grab it on the way by, and he overshot, almost hitting Yaru, who is directly in the flight path as well.
Wait, who almost hit me?
No, that was just this blue guy shot an arrow at Stark and
okay.
missed, and I was just saying that the arrow kept on going and almost hit you.
Gotcha.
All right, so we are now to Holcomb's turn. Come on, buddy, you were supposed to be my big bad. Who is staring down?
He's been a total non-factor.
Stark here, who's still not here, but that's fine. Well, that's not going to hit, but that will hit. So Stark, we're just going to keep going because this is taking forever.
What did it hit?
It hit Stark for 5 points of damage.
Sorry, what did you roll though? Could
A 21.
Worse? Yeah, probably not.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, Yara, if you'd like to cutting words that you can.
No, I'm gonna.
Roll a 21.
I think he can take 5 points damage.
Okay. So that is Holcomb's turn. He still, I guess, thinks Yaru's a buddy of his. He's a little confused why Yaru wasn't helping fight me. No, he wouldn't go that far. Because he still thinks all these guys are his buddies.
I'm being held.
Grappled.
Grappled.
So Holcomb is done. We are to green team. This dude here is going to attempt to, the one right behind you, Yaru, is going to attempt to smack you in the back. One-handed now, as he's trying to keep you grappled as well.
Why is he smacking me? He's got me grappled.
Because, huh?
Why is he smacking me though?
Because your entire party is killing everyone in the tavern?
But I'm not struggling, is what I'm saying.
I don't think that matters when you start seeing your friends get killed. A little bit of that goes out the window. Any goodwill goes out the window. So the first hit is a crit, so that
I'm
is
gonna use
14
cutting
points of
words.
damage. Cutting words, go ahead. Oh wait, do you have to roll or is it just the D8 or whatever?
I think I have to roll.
Yeah, he's got to roll a d8.
Or I mean, I guess anything is gonna make it not. Well, it has to be less than. We're saying that it has to go less than 20 to not be a crit, or how are we doing this?
The way that we did it before was it lowered your dice roll from whatever it was. So you rolled a 20 on your dice, so if he rolls this, you subtract that from your dice roll.
Okay.
But then yeah, you'd still add any bonuses or proficiency or whatever.
Well, it's gonna hit, but it won't be a crit now, so that's
Right.
All right,
I
so
suppose if you roll,
rolling
if it's a D8,
1d8, right?
yeah. So that's an 18. It's still gonna hit, but it's not a crit. So you don't take the 14 points of damage. You will only take the 8 points of damage.
Cool. And that's why I'm saving cutting words.
So go ahead and
Good call,
roll
good call.
a Constitution saving throw for me to maintain concentration on your goons.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. Constitution saving.
No, that's only on the what's his face, not on the other two dudes.
No, it's a concentration spell. He has to make a concentration check.
On his one
On the
Hamill
suggestion.
dude down here.
Yeah, that's right.
On the suggestion one.
Yeah.
The other two ones, the turn enemy or whatever, those aren't.
Enemies
concentration.
abound isn't a concentration.
No,
No,
because he only
because he wouldn't be able.
Okay, yeah.
He wouldn't be able to have two of them at the same time.
So what am I?
And suggestion.
Am I rolling?
Concentration saving throw to just see if Holcomb is going to stay your friend, and he will
So,
remember that you
uh,
influenced it.
Yeah, so you have to do
Constitution saving throw.
yeah, Constitution. You said concentration. It threw me off guard.
What's the?
I think actually it's
I think
10.
it's 10 uses the chat.
Yeah, it is.
But there's something about damage too that you took, but I
It's
don't
like
think
if
it's
it-
the time to do that.
like half or something. It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's only for
Okay,
big
so-
numbers.
You hold it, full concentration. And then that was his first attack. You got beamed over the backside of the head pretty good there, and you took 8 damage. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So he's just trying to hammer you from behind here. One hand still around the waist, kind of like swinging up over his head, and you take 6 more bludgeoning damage. So go ahead and roll another Constitution saving throw when you get a chance. Shoot, you are focused. You have a man that is molesting you from behind, and you are focused.
Couldn't be bothered.
May or may not be the first time.
This man though, this man is he's about to feel the wrath because I was chilling and he started smacking me. So now he's gonna hate what's gonna happen to him next.
Okay, so the rest agree. I think Orvar is making the biggest ruckus over there, so I think Green next to the doorway here, he has got his exit ready, but he is not leaving yet. He's going to fire a crossbow bolt at Orvar. 21 is going to hit, so he takes 7 halved to 3 damage from a crossbow bolt. This one just kind of grazes the shoulder. It's not like the one that was buried into his shoulder.
I'm starting to think rage is better than armor.
Until I have a cast or something, and
Well, yeah, but in terms of like physical attacks, it's better than armor. That's what I'm thinking.
That's why they don't wear armor.
Yeah.
Okay, crossbow. We've got these two guys in the middle of the table. Seeing that he is going to, as the one guy left this area, the purple guy, this green guy is going to step up. He's jumped on the table, and he's going to start swinging wildly at this green monster. 21 is going to hit. He rolled that twice. So both attacks hit, and it's honestly like he's wearing armor because his skin is so thick. He takes 10 points of bludgeoning halved to 5
Total?
from both attacks. 5 total damage from 2 attacks that both hit.
I like
So
it.
Torvar,
Green,
I like
green
it.
back.
a monster.
All right, so we've got this green guy who doesn't. There's no more room on the table to go after Torvar, so he's going to jump up on the table here and fire down at Roki. As there's been enough hubbub, but he's not entirely seen Roki catch 2 arrows like it's nothing, and he's also going to fire a crossbow right at Roki.
What a dick.
His own regret. Oh, well, this one. Oh, that's an interesting. So he rolled a 13, so that's gonna miss. If you like, can you still try to catch that?
No, it's a reaction. I already used my reaction.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it doesn't matter because he missed. There's a bunch of plate fragments on here from when Stark shattered all the glasses and everything, so his footing's a little unsteady at the moment. Green. Oh, there's this green guy who. What's he gonna do? He is gonna try to grapple your goon over here, as he's seen some of this hubbub. I'm just gonna roll an attack roll because that's actually the strings right here. All right. So he attempts to grapple. He gets on the ground. We're gonna say, because that's just gonna make it easier. He still does not grapple this your goon, and is dumbfounded why he's attacking his own comrade in the first place. Thank you for your patience, Jeff the Wizard. It is now your turn. People have been beheaded. People have ran by you. People have been shot with arrows.
So, just gonna drop that there. That means that the 4 creatures, aka Roki, Yaru, Torvar, and Stark.
And yourself?
Well, I only have 4 creatures that I can.
Oh, we only can do 4. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I'm not men out, but that's okay because I'm gonna cast the fireball.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, let's get my chart.
He's just outside of the range.
Where,
Nice.
so where do you want to put it there? Pete?
Yeah, right on that green guy.
Go over to the left a little bit, and get that green guy over.
I was gonna
here,
say
too.
you could do it here and get almost everyone.
I don't think that's because when I was measuring from here.
Is that
I mean,
on one
that's-
of the center nodes?
It doesn't need to be.
Yeah, I think it does, because I don't think you can cheat half a node to get.
Yeah, you can place it wherever you
You
want.
absolutely can. You can put it wherever
Yeah.
you want.
Okay.
Do you not want us to?
If you put it like
No,
right
that
here.
seems weird to do with if the center isn't on like a. No, what you guys say makes sense.
Well, I don't think it matters because I'm gonna be able to hit basically through. At least as I.
Yeah, but
Alright,
if
so
you off
what
center
is
a
it,
little bit,
Dex
you get
saving
like
throw?
2 more people. Yeah, Dex.
Well, I just mean like the whole point of like a grid is that everybody you were centered in the middle of that thing, and if it overlaps, it overlaps. But a spell is a little different than that, so I think that's why I changed it. But it's a Dex saving throw, right? Because I have
Correct.
50 of these I have to make now.
2, 3.
Go ahead and
Okay.
pass it.
Yeah, count for me if you don't mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
16.
7.
That's terrible damage.
Wait,
28?
Wait,
I
16.
think
That's
that might
not
be
gonna
Hold
matter.
on. I counted 14.
That's fine.
Hold
No,
on.
I mean, honestly, the worst part about it is your deck save sucks.
Yeah.
Is your
How did
spell
you
save
get
DC
16?
Really 14?
No. It's 14, not 16. There's 14 people.
Really?
Yeah.
16. No, I got 16 again.
Who are you counting? Okay, hold on.
I have 16 as well.
Alright, hold on. 1, 2,
What's your spell save DC,
3,
Pete?
4, 5,
14 is what he's got down here,
8, 9.
which is incredibly low, I feel like. Why is it so low?
Oh, you know what? I missed this guy over here. Alright.
You missed him, yep.
Yep.
I was gonna say you missed that guy. Yeah, Peter, I feel like it should be higher than that. I know you're a wizard and everything, but like, is your int really low?
No.
No, he's a sorcerer, right?
No.
No, Jeff is a wizard.
Jeff, it's in the name. Jeff the Wizard.
But I thought the school of
My
invocation
spell
was a
modifier is
sorcerer.
3, that's 14. 8 plus 3 plus your modifier. Which is a reasonable modifier, so it's not that
Well,
low.
spell casting ability, 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier. His proficiency bonus should already
It's
be
3.
3.
8 plus 3 plus 3 is 14.
Okay, yeah.
So,
I think others start out higher.
alright, 28 damage. So,
I just figured his intelligence would be higher.
you're
Yeah,
dead.
me too.
I don't even have to look at your save. You're dead.
Yeah,
What's
anyone
the
that
cutoff? It's 14, right?
14 is for half, yeah,
14.
if they save.
Okay. Oh, look at you, homeboy. Look at you. Still surviving to see all your friends get burnt to a crisp. You're alive. Torvar automatically made a save. You're dead. survive than I thought. You're dead. You are dead.
Hopefully this should take everyone to at least half health.
Everybody that's surviving is like on fire and they want to die. They're so close to death.
Got it.
Except for maybe this guy over. Oh, nope, he failed to save, so he's still going to be very close to death. He's next to the door. And you save, so you are at. You're dead. You're dead. You got already hit on. Yep, you're dead.
Our ally dude is still alive. Yay.
Hey. Well, one of them, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you stay. Look at you. Okay. You're alive?
Are you still doing more? Sorry.
I'm still doing saves. No, you're fine. This is
Okay.
literally the last one. Holcomb, my boy, did not save.
Oof. Rough times
Crazy.
for Holcomb. Farewell, my friend. I barely knew ye.
Oh, he's still up. But, well, I guess since I'm here, let's just roll his save. Intelligence saving throw.
Wait, the suggestion?
To describe
Yeah,
how,
his suggestion is still active through a fireball.
But it-
he didn't just cast this, is he bent over to like grab the Kahlua and he just like pointed his finger over them.
Okay. So there is now, and there's enough bodies around that if you're going to travel through bodies, it is difficult terrain. So it costs you 5 extra feet of speed, just so you guys are aware.
Unless I fly over him. Just throwing that out there.
Unless I just don't worry about the bodies.
Okay, yeah, you cast Fireball and the room immediately, well, I guess it's not silent now because the people alive are now screaming in pain, but there are a lot of bodies that just hit the floor.
Bodies hit the floor.
As your
Drowning
action,
pool.
you still have a bonus action in your movement, if you would like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to here and I'm just gonna kind of lean on the ledge and start sipping on my drink. And anything else I want to do?
Survey of carnage.
Survey the carnage.
Like full
Yeah,
guys.
what
Oh,
else?
he lived. Oh, he lived too. Oh.
That's counting. Yeah,
Count how many people are on fire.
Oh, it might turn there. Nice and toasty.
It's 6 to 9 people that you just killed right there.
69.
6
Respectable.
to 9. All right. So if my turn order is correct, and correct me if it's not, it is Yaru's turn.
That's what I've got.
Okay.
I'm going.
Yaru, you are still being molested from behind. at the
Yeah,
moment.
I'm gonna put a stop to that. I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter,
Okay.
and I'm
That's
gonna
brutal
drop.
time to be laughing uncontrollably.
I'm gonna drop my constant. I'm gonna drop my suggestion on Holcomb to do this.
What's the wisdom? Man, these guys are so wise. There's no way they don't make this. 15.
I think my spell save is 16.
And your spell save is 16. So he is now. I know he goes prone
So he's gonna let go of
and
me. I assume.
incapacitated. So you are, yeah, he's definitely let go, and he's like holding his stomach, laughing after everybody he knew just got incinerated.
We're a bunch of complete and utter bastards, is what we are.
Brutal.
All right,
Carnage everywhere.
I will now.
So this, so Jeff lights a fireball, kills this dude, like 6 of this dude's friends, and then he just starts laughing his ass off.
Oh,
That's what's happening right now.
Awesome.
So, Doc, you also noted that the knocked out guys are actually dead too, right?
They've got a red X. Yes, they're definitely dead.
Just making sure. I don't know if you had anything else written somewhere.
The people that don't have hearts next to their names are still way under half. I just didn't want to.
Okay.
That's just more butt clicks.
Okay. I guess I'm going to go check on Torvar. Everybody's on fire, right? Are we out of combat, or are we still in combat?
Oh, we're fighting.
No, there's still people alive that are like trying to put out flames right now. There's still a couple
There's-
people alive.
2, 3, 4, 5.
You got some
7,
greens.
8, 9. There's still 9, 10, 11. There's still 11
Alright,
people left.
I'm going to phase step right here. And I believe we agreed last time I'm in the summer season. So everybody
You're about to like turn the heat up to 450.
Double fire.
everybody's
Oh my
going
goodness.
to take let's see. Where's Yarva's sheet? Everybody's gonna take damage equal to my charisma modifier.
Which is still 5.
Yeah. So everybody takes 5 fire damage.
Okay, so the red one that is to your northwest is now. He was trying to put out the flames that suddenly reignited just as hot as they were the first time. The one to the right that was. He actually like was we're gonna say was shielded a little bit, and is looking pretty rough, and most of his clothes are on fire now, but he is still like up and moving and pretty cognizant, which is impressive. And this guy below you, nope, he's dead, is also they're way distracted trying to put out the flames as more flames hit.
Cool.
Is that an action?
Bonus
Or
action.
was that-
Fire.
Bonus action.
Wow. That was a good bonus action.
Does fireball like literally? Does it say in the description it lights things on fire?
Yep.
Ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. So
Yep.
both of these tables.
Yeah, I say this whole room's on fire right now.
I'm gonna say that anything wooden, yes, wooden around like Roki is gonna be on fire, and I'm just gonna make it a D4's worth of damage if you're in 5 feet of it. Does that sound fair?
Yep.
I think fire damage is barely more than that, but I think that if you're standing on or near a fire, you're gonna get some damage.
I mean,
But when? At the start of your turn? At the end of your turn?
Well, didn't he
At the start
cast?
of your turn.
Does Sculpt's spell not give us some protection from the effects of fireball?
It did. This is just literally like fire that he
On the
caught.
ground.
So if I had blast, you took no
I'm
damage.
an arsonist now. Like, this place is
Yep.
on fire.
Yep. You did our job for us, basically.
Well, not really. We haven't even found ambition yet.
Yeah, the
You're
whole.
looking for someone.
No, the guy that we're supposed to find is a
Yeah.
red dragonborn.
Just
Which
had a
we'll,
meet with him.
we'll talk to you about that after the encounter. Maybe
Yeah.
you saw him downstairs.
Oh man.
Okay, so Yaru, that was your action,
Yeah, my
bonus
bonus
action.
Yep.
The movement, if you would like it. You are currently surrounded by flames on 2 sides of you.
Am I gonna take an opportunity attack from the green guy? If I move?
Yes, yep.
Well, you can shift around him.
Well, I want to get more than 5 feet away from any wood, which doesn't look like it's possible.
No, the closest you can get without any attack for opportunities would be this one right here, and you'd still be within.
But you're not.
Obviously.
But he's not going to double up on. Like if
Yeah,
I'm-
would he take 2d4 damage then?
I'm not gonna do that because there's so many chairs and things. We're not gonna
Okay.
do stacking damage.
So yeah, then
I don't
But
think-
maybe if I had planned it, yes, but this is just I wanted to
There-
actions have consequences type of thing. So.
There's literally not a single square here that isn't more than 5 feet away from a piece of wood. All right.
You approved a fireball in an enclosed space,
Yeah.
which
I'm
you were a
gonna
part
move.
of.
I'm gonna move right there.
Okay.
You'll take an attack of opportunity from that other green guy though,
Oh,
because
okay.
we went into his melee
All
range.
right.
and
Then
came
I'm
back
gonna
out.
then I'm gonna move right there.
Yep, there you go.
All right. Torvar, it is your turn. Let's not forget
Okay.
take 2 points of fire damage as the table is on fire right behind you.
Yep.
Uh,
Okay, I'm going to
All right, your
attack
turn.
the green guy. Obviously, still raging.
now you have well, it doesn't matter, that hit. But you have advantage. You should roll another attack since you have advantage in case that crits. Alright, it hits. He's pretty distracted right now. Trying to put out the flames as well as face Yaru, who's skirting around him. As you, almost like the arm is hanging there limp and it's still connected by like some tendons, but the arm is kind of just hanging up. It's useless now. Oh, no, not dead. He's just very, very hurt.
Alright, I'm going to use my extra attack and attack him again.
Okay. That will definitely do it. If you'd like to kill him another way, go for it. I was just going to say that you make his other arm completely useless as he is now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Armless.
We're in the we're past the actual uneven combat. Now Torvar is like, he's got a job to do and he's not trying to, there's no flare now. He's just just
he's hacking off limbs wherever he sees them.
yeah, he's just here to perform before he's just like on autopilot at this point. All right. I'm
You
gonna
have 6 dead bodies surrounding you. You still have your bonus action and movement.
All right, hold on. I need to take a picture. I need to take a screenshot of this and send it to Duke. With no context. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to move through here, and I'm going to come down here. Is this man flanked now that I'm standing here?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to use my last attack with Frenzy to attack him, which will do no
You
good.
didn't even make it out the door like you. Oh, no, a 12 hits.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
So I saw a little roll and I was like, God, oh, no.
Got him.
So he sees you like dismember this guy and is like started to turn to make to the doorway. He's like, this is it. We're out. We're done. And he barely gets it as you jump over the table and chop off both his legs. You dismember him too. I don't know, but he is dead as a doornail.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, you probably have. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, you got me. All right, that's another one in the books. You still have like 5-10 more feet of movement if you'd like to use it.
Right. Who else is still alive? Oh, this guy.
Purple up there.
Closest one is this guy down here.
He's gonna come down here.
Or back the way you came.
Yeah, he's gonna go down there. He attacked Yaru. He's gonna get it.
I don't remember. What did you? Oh, he's on the ground with Tasha's.
Yep, he's prone.
Okay. All right. So, Roki, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at the red guy in front of me. 15,
15 will hit.
11 damage.
But these guys are pretty burly. He had like long sleeves and pants on, so the fire didn't hit him as hard as maybe it did some of the others.
Fireball.
Go ahead and here's your fire damage that I almost forgot about.
Yes.
And he is like he's not really on fire. He's singed for sure, but he is wobbly on his feet.
Okay.
He wasn't the one grappling you, right? That was the other one.
No, right, yeah, it was blue below me. Alright, and I'll hit him again.
Okay, that's gonna hit. He's like
12.
pulling towards you, trying to like grab onto you as you KO him as well.
Perfect.
He is dead as a doornail.
And then I am going to fly up and hover above this guy here, but like above him. Well, maybe I'll go down.
Okay, I will just say, what's the fireball? It's a radius sphere. So the ceiling is 15 feet high, and if he's 5 feet above the ground, you're
This should still be 5 feet from me to the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a full like 5 feet of air between you and ceiling, sure.
Okay.
Never mind.
So I'll be hovering above
You are,
him
you're,
to
you're clear.
attack him. Is that flanked? Flying above him like
He
that?
is- Yeah, I would say that's flanked. He's
Okay.
definitely distracted trying to guard 2 people.
Then I will advantage bonus action attack him. 26
That's gonna hit.
for 11 damage.
He is hanging on by a thread. He has been completely useless in this fight. He just now realized that Yaru isn't his friend and that he had a spell cast on him. And then he
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows on him too for another
Okay.
attack. Oh, crit.
Alright.
So the first one is a.
Well, he had 1 health, so
Okay. Well, cool.
yeah.
What a waste. Perfect.
As you're flying above him, and he's starting to look up, I guess. And as he exposes his neck, it's just one of those talons goes real quick right across his throat. As he crumples to his knees, dead. So action, bonus action. You still got some movement if you'd like to do anything with it.
Yeah.
Keep in mind everything's on fire. Just so you know.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh yeah, I got plenty. I'm gonna float above this guy. The one
Okay.
guy that's left alive up here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be floating above him, but I'll be up here so you can see him.
Anybody? Nope, everybody's dead. I was gonna say maybe you get an attack of opportunity. That's definitely not the case.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I'm like, who left is alive that does not like us?
Okay, so that is Roki's turn. Stark, you are up. There is the one guy in the bottom right corner, bottom left corner, and the one that Roki is hovering above.
Okay. So this guy he's unfriendly still, correct? He's
Yeah,
just
so
an
he's
he's
not-
just an enemy of everyone.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
He just is attacking basically anything that's in front of him.
Okay, but he's under half.
Yep.
This man up here under Roki is also under half.
Yep.
This man, has he taken any damage?
He has not taken any damage.
I didn't
But
think
he is
so.
he's laughing on the ground right now.
He's on the ground, prone, incapacitated.
Oh, that's right. That's what the fire meant. I was very confused. So we don't want to attack him, right? Because that breaks him out of
Right.
it.
Pretty sure Torvar was about ready to attack.
He'll get a chance to save again, but
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
when he
when it's
takes damage.
Torvar's turn, he's gonna have 3 attacks, so I don't think it's gonna matter.
Y'all have
much.
already killed 20 of people just like him. So
Yeah,
I
I'll just
It's up to you then. Do your thing.
I mean, I'll just move over here then.
Oh, right. At least you're consistent. There's your fire damage.
seems like it's just 2 fire.
What is it? 2?
That's your fire damage, yep.
Okay, alright. So I'll move over there. I will take 2 damage. And then I'm just going to... Yeah, I'll just Thunder Gauntlet him.
Okay. He's starting to rear back like he's going to hit you, but you strike first with a 16 that will hit. Oh yeah.
8.
8 damage. And you have EMP another one into the ground.
Oh, shit.
I like to think that everybody that you like shot to death just goes like straight as a board and
And then done.
it's over. Yeah.
Alright, I guess that's everything, because I can't tack another one. Because nobody's within range.
Okay.
Sad. Okay. End of my turn.
G. Storbar's turn.
Okay. All right. We all know what's about to happen. I get advantage since he's prone on my first attack.
All of them. He'll be prone the whole time.
Yeah. 25 will hit.
Yeah, this guy's so fucked.
You take off his. You can like see his ribs now. You're like slicing him. You're shearing him. So yeah, that was a pretty hefty chunk. All right, 17 will hit.
I'm like essentially
Alright,
chopping
he's-
wood.
Oh, okay.
Is what's happening here.
Go ahead and just roll your third attack before I roll saves because I don't think it's actually gonna matter. 17. Okay, well I guess it does matter.
He's still alive?
He is by like
Wow.
you have his like rib cage is bared and he is. We'll find out if he's still laughing uncontrollably. Is it what is this? What save is it? Charisma or wisdom?
Say wisdom.
I
I think
think
it's wisdom. It's the same modifier, so it actually doesn't matter.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
dude
wisdom.
has like both flaps of his chest skin open and his rib cages, and he's still laughing uncontrollably on the ground.
Nice.
He's laugh crying. He's got tears coming out of his eyes, but he can't stop laughing.
It would be awful.
Okay, so you still have that was 3 attacks. I assume he's not moving at all.
Yeah, he's gonna stay put.
Okay, red. Is there anybody red left alive? All the red are dead.
The only ones left
Yay.
is green and purple.
Purple. All right, purple dude. No, he's not gonna stay and fight. He's for sure going. Well, he has to take fire. Oh boy, if this kills him, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh.
Awesome.
That's my talent.
He starts to try to like climb up on the table to get away from Roki, and then just collapses in the fire. Oh my goodness! If I would have, all
I
right.
would have had an attack of opportunity on him anyway. so
Yeah,
probably
I
would've
mean, yeah. Okay, so that's purple done in 4. Blue is already done in 4. Holcomb is done in 4. Green is. We're gonna go ahead and make his check. I'm gonna be quick because it doesn't matter. He's in a corner in
This was
a lazy.
good experience. Setting everything on
Another
fire.
4. Oh, actually,
So not
he
those
is
two guys-
also. Dude, what is this? That's like the 8th crit I've rolled today. This is. Although I am DM, so I'm forbidden rolling ridiculous number of rolls too. All right, he also, like, is chuckling, laughs as he dies.
How about those 2 guys up on the top? What are they doing?
The purple guy who was running down, he's out of sight. He's
Gone.
down
Okay.
down the stairs. This other one, he's stairs as well. We're gonna say because we're gonna say purple probably told him that hey, we're getting slaughtered up here. All right, so green's done. The wizard. Everybody on this level is done for. So we're gonna go ahead at this point and say that we're gonna have you take your No, we're just gonna say we're done with combat now. But keep in mind that time is of the essence as things are still on fire. It's not like the fire magically goes out. So we're out of combat, but we're still gonna kind of be playing. Well, no, there's damaging areas here. We're gonna play like there's still combat, but it's gonna kind of be like a half and half. Okay. So Jeff, it's your turn. Everybody's dead here. Here's your fire damage. What are you doing?
She's gonna take it all in, first of all.
The glory.
And then I'm gonna look over to Yara and go, hey, funny seeing you here.
Yara's gonna just say, hey, you know, just a couple of bros in the bar. Other bros, you know, come at us. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
Hold on.
he's good at again.
Is Jeff within 5 of burning stuff? 'Cause
Yeah,
I thought
he's
he
next
did
to
it
the
further
fire.
away.
Oh,
There's a chair right in
did
front
your
of him.
circle include any of this bar? I don't think it did.
No, I don't think it did.
It
Okay.
did.
Yeah, no fire damage.
It did.
mean, it's in 20 feet of me.
I guess it was about here.
Move the circle back on
I'm
there.
gonna say that you're not gonna.
I mean, just the fact that I needed to get this green guy here, put it, I think, there.
So just to be consistent, I was about to change something, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna say that you take the fire damage.
Yeah, but the bar's wet. The bar's wet with beer. It didn't ignite.
I think a
Alcohol
fireball
is flammable.
is gonna trump 6 mugs of beer.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of beer.
Alcohol is flammable, though. Isn't it?
Beer. Beer is not the same as alcohol.
Now I want to try to set beer on fire to see.
Well, you're in a good place for it.
I mean, you can try it, but
Oh, I mean, like in real life.
All right, so we're still doing turns, Jeff.
he's gonna take a sip of his drink.
I'm
Probably.
gonna yell out to everybody. We need to find the Dragonborn. Let's hurry.
Oh, Joaquin.
Means nothing to Jeff.
Yara was like, "Hey, when you were downstairs, Jeff, did you see anybody who looked like a dragonborn?"
You know, I was looking for this friggin' marmot, so I wasn't really looking at faces. Or dragons, horns.
Dragons, horns.
Can I use my ring of truth to see if Jeff is telling the truth?
Yeah, you can. So don't tell any of us, Jeff, if that's like if it's deception, whisper roll deception, and you go ahead and roll your insight check with advantage.
I mean, I think you tell me the truth, but I
And
want.
Jeff, if your roll beats his roll, then obviously you win, and he doesn't necessarily know one way or the other. But if it's a lie, you'll have to tell him.
Is it insight or perception?
Insight. Oh, okay, you did whisper it, so never mind. The 2 didn't matter anyway. All right, so where are you lying, Jeff?
Oh, I was looking for a marmot. No idea what happened down there.
Well, I guess the reason I asked that question was because I obviously it was a plot device to break Jeff from downstairs, but I didn't know if Doc you wanted to make it part of the story now that Jeff was actually here to see Ambition for a different reason, or I don't know.
Oh, he is. No, I've worked on this.
Okay, so he was lying. He probably did see him.
I mean, unless Jeff actually doesn't care what people physically look like.
I feel like that's a
People are
stretch.
people. Yeah,
I
there's
feel
no
like
difference between
that's a
a Dragonborn
massive
person and a
stretch.
human
I
person.
feel like that's a massive
Or
stretch.
color,
in
I
this
guess.
Looking for
scenario.
a marmot, and I got kicked out of the basement. That's all I know.
Okay, did
Are you actually doing, like, with your action, Jeff, are you doing anything here?
so wait, was he lying to me or not?
No.
So he,
Well, were you? Because you have to tell me if you were, I guess. You said no, right?
I was looking down at the ground, feet level, marmot level.
alright, I'm having difficulty squaring what he's saying with what Doc said. I don't know. If he was,
He's looking for his. I think that what he said aligns with how I think Jeff probably interacted with whatever happened.
okay.
Jeff isn't exactly a detail-oriented character, from what I can gather.
No, he has high intelligence, so that doesn't fall.
Yeah,
but
100% of that intelligence is dedicated towards this freaking marmot, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like some people that I know. He has high intelligence, but his wisdom is maybe not there.
You know.
And sadly, those people I know are doctors, but we won't go there.
Here we go. I think that's my turn, though. I think that's just, got
You're
to
gonna
turn
stand right next to in a flaming building. You're not gonna move or do anything.
You know,
Okay. No, it's totally you. I just want to make sure you're aware of the situation. Yaru, you are in a flaming building. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go stand on the only table that's not on fire.
Okay, fair enough.
we go over by the piano and the stage over there. That's not on fire, is it?
I don't know, but
No, but like the fire is, especially like in the rafters, is starting to spread. It's not like the fire is dying down.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna use message to talk to everybody and say, so Do we think Ambition is downstairs?
Go ahead and that's your fire damage, Yaru.
Did I take fire damage at the end of my turn or at the beginning of my turn?
No, at the beginning,
Dang.
before you moved, you were next to that table.
Okay.
Well,
Hey, people,
we
you
came,
message too.
we came here for a job. We
I
should
mean,
probably go
message is
downstairs and
a
check.
cantrip, so there's no roll.
I mean, you can also, you're in a building
Just
with no one,
say
nobody
it out
else.
loud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talking like
Well,
that.
I don't want to shout and hurt my throat.
Oh. Alright, that does sound like Yaru, fair enough, alright, sure.
Can I not cast? I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself also. Can I not cast Healing Word?
Okay,
It's not letting
so
me.
you get one target to cast message with, or two.
No, it's as many people as I point to, right?
A creature of your choice. Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
you have to cast it multiple times,
I'll
You
cast
point
it.
your finger
I'll
towards
ca-
a creature.
I'll cast it multiple times.
but it's an
And it's
action.
just still like a 6-second block, so we're gonna let you do that once.
All right,
It
then
kinda says we're still doing our like combat stuff.
I
Yeah,
cast
where
it.
you guys are like in danger still, so.
Yeah, I got you. I'll cast it. I'll cast it towards Roki, and ask him
Okay.
that question. Why can't I cast Healing Word?
I don't know why you can't cast it. Is that
No,
what you?
no, that's
Weird
not
way
the
to
question
use your
I asked.
message.
I said to Roki, do we think Ambition's downstairs?
I feel like if he's around, he probably would be down there. Yes. But the question is, can we escape from the basement without coming back up here? Because I feel like
Yeah, that's the better question.
up here will be escapable in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Also, 2 guys ran down there, so they might be hostile since we killed everybody. Can we put the flames out?
It's
Don't
a
have
lot of flames.
don't have water ball, sadly.
I don't know magic, so
I don't
I
have
This
think
is
any
it's bucket.
extensive, like I would say, I mean, you could try to put the flames out, but it's on the rafters, it's on both those long tables, and it's like spreading on the rug to those chairs to the
I
to the
mean,
west, like it's a pretty substantial fire.
I said we could all just leave and then see if everybody just burns to death, and that would satisfy what Vinny asked us to do.
I don't feel like it would unless we could bring back proof of Ambition's demise.
I mean, he's in the basement, right? Is there? Do we think there's another
Is
exit?
he
What is
though?
the extent of your spell? Like how much are you allowed to say? Reply.
Doesn't
So
really
how much
say.
is it? Is it a conversation, and or is it like a 1-1 ratio?
That's up to that's the DM's discretion. Because if you're putting us in a
Whisper a message.
if you're putting us in like a combat situation, typically, like being able to talk to people is like a free action, so you can do as much as you want.
Oh, I no. So talking, I think, is a free action. But I say, as far as the message that he's speaking to you with, I interpret it as he said he gave you that question, and you're allowed one response back,
Oh, okay.
rather than like a rat-a-tat-tat back and forth. It's one message each way.
Well, I'm just gonna yell back to him.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You're definitely within earshot.
I'm talking back to him. I'm not
Okay.
messaging back to him.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway,
Well,
Anyway, so to continue the conversation, I mean, I guess what I'm suggesting is we all leave. We check to see if there's any other exit from the basement that isn't those stairs. And if there isn't, we just wait till the fire dies down. And then we come back and investigate.
But how do we check exits from a basement that's underground?
No. But we would just check to see if there is like a cellar door outside. If there isn't, we can assume that there's no exit other than through the tavern.
Sure.
No?
Okay, I'm cool with that. Stark?
I mean, unless
You
anybody
cool
else
with
has the willingness to go down there and or can put out all these flames.
That works for me.
I mean,
I mean, I was gonna try and just thunderwave him away, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
problem is you only have limited use on that
Yeah.
No.
very large area. I could fly down there and check real quick.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel comfortable doing that.
I mean, if this place is on fire, won't they have to escape?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But they could have an escape down into like the sewers.
Are there sewers?
Yeah, he's talking about an alternate
Yeah.
incident. Because if this is truly like a bad place that people are hanging out, they're not just going to be doing normal ass business through the front door.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Are there sewers in this town? Did we notice any?
I mean, it's a town. I would assume that there's sewers.
Probably assume there's sewers here. I know a lot of this has been out of game, but we're still there's a lot of conversation. So
I mean, you stop us when you want us to stop. Because
I
as
think
far as we're aware,
I think we're nearing that. So I think Yari, you can make a decision whether what you'd like to do with your action.
I mean, I used my action to send a message.
Or I mentioned like your movement. If you'd like to leave the building, stay where you're at, it's up to you.
I mean, I'll stay where I'm at until. I mean, if we all decide to leave, are you gonna make us do that in turn? Like, if I don't
You
leave now,
guys,
am I not gonna
maybe
have...
start just because he's more than 30 feet away, but
I mean,
maybe he's not.
I'm not in danger where I'm at. I'm gonna stay here until it's clear we're all gonna leave.
I would say like the flames are encroaching you, but they're not to you yet.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna take another round or two. Okay, so Yaru's staying where he's at. Orvar is in the corner. Flames have reached the left side of this table here, but aren't quite close enough yet to damage him.
He's gonna move
Okay.
up there, and that's gonna be
A man, a few words. I like it.
that's gonna be his turn.
Cookie, it's your turn.
All right, I am floating and
Mhm.
flying, and I'm going to fly down the stairs. Like,
Okay, is there a way to only let one person see a map?
don't think so.
No.
Well, then this is
I
what
guess you can
only-
ask the rest of us to close off of the page and trust that we do it.
I don't care that much. I just thought it'd be cool to only let Roki see this. Roki, and there's a couple more thugs down here too, I guess like right here.
Okay.
The ones that ran down.
Yeah, two more.
So how far are you running down? Because this is all a solid wall, so you can't like see over it until you get to this
Are
corner.
these guys still right there?
You hear like a lot
You're
of
on the stairs.
I mean, these guys, oh, yes, these guys are like, well, they're rounding the corner, we'll say. They're here, and they are talking frantically with the people you can't see at the moment.
What's the height on the ceiling?
It's like a 10 feet.
Okay.
So it's like a 5 foot to get to the floor.
Okay.
You hear a lot of voices, a lot of conversations, a couple growls here and there.
Okay. What kind of voices are they? Like, scared?
There's confusion for sure,
Pissed.
and anger. Oh yeah, there is for sure.
Okay. Does one sound like a dragonborn? I feel like it'd be more of a growly voice.
What sort of check would that be?
Perception?
I think that's probably the closest to voice recognition. Yeah, so go ahead and roll a perception check, and we'll see.
Okay. Don't fail me now, dice. Nice.
Yeah! That is, you definitely hear a Dragonborn's voice. Like, if there was a voice for a Dragonborn, this is it.
Got it. Okay, that's as far as I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna fly back up.
Okay. You guys saw nothing, you have no idea what's down there until Roki relays. Okay, so let's just, I know you got a ton of movement, but actually you can fly over the counter, so never mind, we get to skip all that.
Yeah.
So you can put yourself where you want, you were back upstairs, we're gonna say you've used like 15 feet of movement so far.
Okay. So I'm just gonna come back up to the top of the stairs and like I'm gonna yell over to everyone. I hear him down there.
I'm gonna ask him. Did you notice any exits down there?
I was not able to see the room.
Was it smoky down there?
It was like starting to, but smoke rises, so smoke's not really reached the basement yet. It smells like smoke.
Do you think?
And they are, I would say with the conversations and that perception check, you are aware that they know that there's a fire upstairs. They've heard the fireball and, yeah.
Should we go downstairs or should we?
Did they seem like they were like kind of getting scared of like trying to get out of there, like leaving, or were they more
I don't know about
discussing?
scared, but you heard a lot of feet shuffling and scraping, like they were getting ready to do something. You know,
Okay. Were there any
there's
words?
a lot of movement in hubbubs. You heard them asking like, where did the fire come from? What's going on?
Okay.
It was kind of frantic.
Yeah.
Okay.
The two guys that were out of breath were trying to relay information, which you weren't stealthing or anything, so they are aware that you came down the stairs and went back up.
I have no idea if what they're planning to do.
I do have a second fireball. Just throwing that out there.
Blind fire down the stairs and
I mean, it's a good option.
Not a bad idea.
Is this
wow. Okay, what are your alignments here? Is anybody good? Because nobody.
I mean,
I mean, I'm good, but
rid of
we're
them,
here
right?
to we're here to do this job. That's how we would do the job.
Listen,
Let's tell you my reasoning about it. Yeah, let's just.
I mean, we were asked by the leader of this city to take out this individual.
Hey, listen, we
Therefore,
tried.
it is seen as a lawful action
We tried
for the good.
We tried to come in here.
That's my way of
well,
justifying it.
well,
I
but more,
see what you're saying.
more than that,
Yeah,
we
started the
came
fight.
in here with no intention to fight, and were set upon. And Torvar
Oh,
reacted.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who started the fight?
Torvar didn't start any fight.
Yeah, he didn't.
Okay, the
Round.
fight was a physical altercation, is it not?
You made it to
Who
where
started the
you
physical altercation?
listen. That dwarf made it to where Torvar. There was no other opportunity for Torvar to do anything but attack
hold
him.
on, a fight is not limited to a physical altercation. You can absolutely have a verbal altercation, and that is considered a fight.
And that is definitely what that
Sure,
barkeep
but-
did.
And that man talked back.
Yeah.
That is worth what just happened in this bar. All right,
Listen, man.
Rookie, you're upstairs now.
That
You've
barkeep
used
brought it
some
up
of your
himself.
movement. If there's, I think you relayed some information. If there's anything else you'd like to say quickly.
Are we going down or are we leaving?
I mean, I don't feel like I have enough information to make that decision. But if I were to vote right now, I say we. I guess I would say let's go outside because I don't want to burn to death. I'm too beautiful.
Alright.
Of course. Stark.
Yeah, that's fine. We can head out.
Okay. So then I'll end my movement.
And Torvar
flying
says,
up the
"You're not
front
going to ask
door."
me, bird man."
No, Torvar would just insult me.
Well,
Start-
but now that you didn't
Well,
consult
you-
him,
you
he's
get
even
all
more
30 feet.
offended. So
Alright,
now,
yeah.
Dash in second.
Can dash.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Well, that doesn't matter.
for the record, Torvar
okay,
is slightly
so
miffed that you didn't ask him.
Now we're essentially. I mean, I guess you guys. I'm not gonna roll another d4 of damage. You guys have made it outside of the tavern that is now engulfed in flame. There's black smoke coming from the doorway. It was starting to get pretty hard to breathe in there too. And just as you guys kind of catch your breath and your wits about you,
Hold on. I want to set, I want to not wait by the door, but kind of wait somewhere near the entrance in case more people come out when we come out of there.
so go ahead. We're gonna pretend that this area to the right of the door, that's like the road. Go ahead and put yourselves where you guys would like as I try to figure out, let's get these stupid AoE spells out of the way.
I have two.
Yes, how long is there from us coming out to us hearing other people start to run towards the door? Is there enough time to heal or something? Drink a potion or anything like that? Or
round or two.
or is it I'm pulling my potion out and I hear it and I would stop?
So as Stark is leaving the room, so basically Roki went out, and then if we're going through the order, it's Roki, and then Stark exits, Okay, so basically, who's the last one that's gonna leave this building?
Probably
I
be
think it'd be
Jeff.
me. I think I was last.
No,
in
it'd
the
be
turn
Stark. He was
order.
the furthest away.
Well, it'd be
I guess
Jeff would be the
technically
last
Jeff.
one to leave. So essentially, as Jeff is just now, Jeff, are you leaving the burning building? I guess you've been kind of your own lone gun.
I think
Okay,
I'm just going from the grind as soon as possible.
okay. So as Jeff like gets to the doorway, well, first go ahead and roll perception for me, Jeff, because I guess that will depend on whether you are aware of your surroundings. But you guys, on your actions out the door, have a bonus action,
Right,
and you can use a healing potion as a bonus action.
Oh, you can?
That's what I think. That's what. Yeah,
Actually,
I
I
like.
think I still had my regular action, from when I left the building.
Yeah, you probably did.
So yeah, I'm gonna take my greater healing potion.
Isn't it if you roll a check? Isn't that considered like your? Never mind. Yeah, you're fine. Roll it. You take your healing potion.
Even
Alright,
Yaru and
okay,
Torvar
12.
have bonus actions
Just
right now.
did. So as who are you? You're Jeff. As Jeff just gets to like the threshold of the building, he hears multiple footsteps coming up the stairs. Some heavier, some lighter. I would say, Jeff, are you sharing that information you hear as far as other people that are leaving with the group? As far as, because I know you guys are starting to set up a plan, but I want you guys to be aware of whether you actually know that information or not.
Yeah, I hear people coming behind me.
Okay, so are you guys where you'd like to be for, I don't know how to get rid of this thing. The big, are you guys where you'd like to be outside the building?
Yes.
Is there any kind of like barrels or anything to hide behind or anything like that?
There's still a drunk dude that's passed out, like right here up against the building. He is not woken up. So if you'd like to hide in his vomit, you could.
No, I'll just I'll like hide on the side of the building, basically. Put my back up to the building if it's not on fire at least.
Sure. I mean, it's probably a little warm, but it's not on fire
Yeah, as
necessarily.
long as it's not on fire, I'm fine.
Okay, so you guys are all set where you are, and then comes spilling out of the building is a very large dragon board leading the way, followed by several henchmen. They're probably gonna run a couple more steps this way.
Can we like ready any kind of attacks or anything?
If you would have liked to beforehand, yes, when he said, hey, there's other people coming behind me.
Yeah, if anyone gets in a melee range of me where I'm at, what I'm
You're
looking
gonna
for.
you're gonna attack him?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one through the door was the very large dragonborn. I don't have his bar set up, so go ahead and
I wanted to stop us real quick. It is, I guess,
Yeah, it's
midnight
pretty late,
here
yeah.
for G and I. You know,
okay.
Doc, it's probably only 11 for you.
Nope, it's only 12 for me, but I get tomorrow
It's,
morning
yeah, I
off,
was
so
gonna
I'm-
say it's almost Peter's bedtime. I just didn't know if
Yeah,
we
we
really
will.
wanted to start this.
Well, how
Yeah,
long?
this
I
is
guess
probably gonna take
If we
us a
wanted
while.
to pause.
So let me. Oh, it got rid of.
That starts.
Since we are out of combat, and I'll have us roll initiative again next time, and you guys will have a surprise round.
Okay, cool.
Surprise round.
I was gonna say, then you could set up another like,
Oh, like a map
or whatever
for
if you
us.
wanted to. If you wanted to set up a map or clean it up or whatever. So.
I am exhausted.
Well, it was a lot of work.
I really, to be honest, I didn't like. The only punches I pulled were to grapple you guys in the very beginning. Everything else was straight. All my rolls were straight.
Oh yeah, I know.
Put out of there on your free
Fuckload
load.
of those.
Dude, the number of crits I rolled is
It
incredible.
was ridiculous.
Nobody even got close to death too, which is
That
kind of
was-
surprising.
That was like a stark contrast from me DMing where I'm like, wow, can I fucking hit with anything, please? I'd like to inflict at least 1 point of damage on somebody in this encounter. It's terrible.
I feel like that fight would have gone a lot different without Jeff showing up though. But I still
Yeah.
feel like we might have actually been able to survive it.
No, I feel like we
if I had been able to get off a second shatter, that probably would have helped clear out
Yeah.
a number of people.
I-
And then,
It would've-
then we would have been okay.
Yeah.
You guys almost had it under control before Jeff had. even-
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
some offensive spells still to use, and I wasn't really being attacked. I could have dealt with that one guy if I really had to.
Yeah, I could have done it. It would have been fine. Sure.
No, I mean like I had more to add, and I wasn't taking a bunch of attacks from multiple people. I wasn't in a position where I was getting.
Oh yeah,
directly
we noticed.
attacked. It's great. It's exactly what the bard is supposed to do.
It's true.
Fireball is such an addicting spell.
It really is.
I just really like the image I posted with Torvar surrounded by multiple guys with
Yeah,
X's on
that was
it.
pretty good. I really miss Cleave, the Cleave ability from 3.5 edition. That was really fun. Like, because basically what that is, when you kill someone, you can then do like an extra attack on someone else just for free. So like a whole bunch of weak people, if you're surrounded by like say skeletons who are really weak,
Yeah.
you can hit and kill one, and you can literally go around in a circle and kill everyone around you with one attack. It was epic. I
Yeah.
missed that.
Yeah, no, we're cut out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
I
were
mean-
a lot of guys there.
We're also all hurting a good deal right here, so this will be a real good test for us to immediately find more people.
And you guys chose to play whack-a-mole. Actually, yeah, I'll figure that out later.
No, they started.
Yeah, we didn't choose anything.
All
They
none of
chose
them had
violence.
weapons drawn until you started smacking people, Roki.
They started
you
the
were
fight.
the first lethal one. So my intention was it was up to you guys, but it was just going to be a bare fist brawl fight until whoever was still not unconscious was the last one survived. If you guys never drew a weapon and it was non-lethal damage, that was.
How can you stop Torvar from drawing a weapon in a fight?
Yeah.
He didn't draw it to begin with.
Well, that was against my
And
wishes.
I just wanted that option available.
Mm.
That's all.
As soon as he got surrounded, Torvar was in a kill or be killed.
Would you have considered Stark's gauntlets as weapons?
It's a good question. I don't know. I probably would have just rolled some sort of like perception check to see if they was still breathing after you zapped the first guy. And if they saw he was still breathing, then okay, he knocked him out. If they thought he died, well, same thing. Because it's kind of, I guess your hands are your weapons, but
I mean, these
that's
are
tough.
all.
Not many people have seen a magical suit of armor that stabs people.
Awesome.
I probably could have went with unarmed attack for a while. I didn't really need a staff, I suppose.
I kind of figured. That's why I was like. That's what I thought was going to be the equalizer, was you just knowing people. Down.
The
How do
only reason we were in this scenario is because of Torvar. So he was also the only person who's going to ensure people were going to start dying.
Dee, when you put your suggestion in the chat, I want to just ask you guys. I know it's late, but just real quick. This spell doesn't make sense because it says that you can't do anything unreasonable, and then it gives the example of a knight giving his horse to the first homeless beggar. And does that not sound unreasonable?
No,
It says
that sounds reasonable.
you could just convince your friend to go, or not even, this isn't even a friend, convince a stranger to go give
Well-
away a $500 or 500
No,
gold
see,
horse to somebody.
Doc, I think I agree with you that it's a bad example, but I think it's literally just up to the DM whether or not the course of action that I'm trying to suggest is reasonable or not.
Yeah,
Well,
I
what I
think
was thinking-
unreasonable would be more like attacking one of your own allies or killing your friend type of thing.
Yeah.
Sure. So
Or killing yourself.
the reason I thought about this when I saw the unreasonable part, which I didn't read the first time, is I don't think that I would have let this fly with Arisma the first time. Because I don't think you can convince someone that you were just in a battle with and you killed their brother that didn't happen.
But I didn't just use suggestion. I also used charm and some other things to get advantage. So it wasn't just suggestion that allowed me to do
Well, right, but charm person is just, it makes them a friend. So now you're trying to convince a friend that
that. Right. That was the premise.
You're trying to convince her that you guys are her friends and that you didn't that someone else killed her brother. She saw you do it.
She
Telling
also
someone
was concussed.
telling someone something that's directly, what's the word I'm contradictory to what they know to be true, like that's unreasonable. In my is how I read that.
I mean,
And I love it because it was creative, but as far as like actually what the spell says, I think we were taking quite a bit of liberty with that.
I mean, I don't know.
What do you guys think?
Maybe. But I mean, if he had her charm though, I think that on top of it, a charm with suggestion might
That's
have been
me,
enough.
like right now, Rock saying to you, like if I literally killed your sister and then said, hey, someone else did it, I'm here to help you.
Okay, but hold on a second.
Like we're friends, but I'm telling you something that you know is not true. Like you just saw me kill your sister.
Yeah, but in this
and now I'm saying that someone else did it.
In this scenario, is Rock concussed multiple times? Because Arisma was concussed multiple times. Like I'm not even saying that jokingly, because that was 100% the case. Like how much does the role playing part of it matter in those scenarios?
That's why we're having the conversation, because I wanted the role playing to make it work, but I'm also, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm a little bit of a rules lawyer too. So I want to make sure that everything's still played as intended for the most part. And I think this was a pretty big liberty. It wasn't like this is a DM's discretion. This was like I doing what the spell isn't saying the spell should do.
I mean, I don't think it's out of the realm of. I mean, I'm no D&D expert, but I don't think it's I don't think it's out of the realm of the possible. But I wouldn't say it's something that you would let us get away with a lot.
Yeah, I will say this though, when we play, sometimes we do bend the rules as they are, just to make it like more fun or more interesting or more funny, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's not working like you think it would, but it would be more fun for like role-playing reasons, you could allow it too.
I mean,
It just depends
Next
how strict you want to stick to the player's handbook.
Okay, so my next question is that I want to be consistent, and I find that hard to do because I think we're using suggestion. I don't want to use suggestion in this way. Like it was cool in that scenario, and I'm glad that it worked out that way. But I also want to be consistent, so it's hard for me to try to be consistent and balance that this is an amazing, cool role-playing opportunity, while not setting a precedent that we can use spells outside their intended.
Well, Doug, I think you just take it as it comes. I don't have a problem with if I try to do something similar and you don't think it makes sense at the time. I don't have a problem with you saying it's not going to work that time. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying to.
As long as the group's okay with that, I'm okay with that too.
I mean, I think that's the point of a DM is to make judgment calls on what should or should not be allowed within the general framework of the rules. But I don't think the rules necessarily need to be hard or fast. There needs to be a framework, but the DM is there to guide it in the way that it still allow the fun role playing stuff to occur if it makes sense. But if you think something's getting abused, then just be like, no, that's not going to work this time. I don't have a problem with that.
I was gonna say we had in my Curse of Strahd campaign I did, we had a tabaxi, so like the cat a person, so kind of like Roki but a cat, and we came across this like really really tall wall and whatever, and the whole point of us not our DM didn't allow us to have Ararakas so that we couldn't fly over shit, and the tabaxi's like, well, I'm just gonna climb the wall, and he goes, no, you're not. He goes, why not? He goes, I have a climbing speed. And he's like, because I said so. That's why I'm not letting you fly. I'm not letting you climb. No. And that was it. He just didn't get to climb after that. So yeah. I mean, if it's something you want to do like that, then absolutely. And I guess we can settle things like grappling too. I had never heard of grappling being used as in the context that you were doing it, where it's an attack that the person doesn't go against.
It
Well, they are.
specifically
That's what the
says
whole
here,
point of the AC is.
it specifically says here in the description for grapple that instead of an attack, they make a grapple check versus the person's whatever.
Right, but what entails a grapple check?
It says they roll their strength against the other person's
Oh.
athletics or acrobatics. So that's why I was asking about it, because I've never done it that way. And when you said you had found it, I was like, holy shit, have I been doing it wrong? Like,
'Cause, yeah, when you
I
grapple
was so
someone,
confused.
you're not grappling like their arm, you're grappling the person. So the person would have a check versus it.
So I also have a problem with grapple because you can still freely move your arm, like you can still do somatic components and
Yeah,
all sorts of things. You can still
Torvar
swing your
was
sword without
grappled that whole
disadvantage
time.
and all that. So I hate to grapple weird thing with the fact that I can stop you from moving and still attack you, and you can still attack without any sort of advantage or disadvantage. So I think that maybe I just have a hard time handling.
I actually was surprised that grapple didn't give disadvantage on attack. But yeah, Torvar was grappled the entire time.
Well,
He
that's
was-
what
killing people.
restrained is. To me, like
Restrained.
restrained and grapple, or restrained is just a worse grapple. I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to know if you guys were gonna yell at me or not. But I wanted to have them literally just dogpile Torvar and restrain him on the ground. If I could get like 3 people on top of him.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you had done
I mean,
that,
I would have let that fly. That would have made
yeah,
sense.
that would have been the way to not kill everybody. That would have probably been the only way everybody doesn't die.
Yeah, I guess the thing with grapple though is because you only need one arm to do it, that does allow you to attack. But at the same time, it's like it's not like bear hugging. It's just like you grabbed the person, you're now holding them in place.
'Cause if
But like they can't run, right? Like if you grab you grab someone's backpack, right? Who's walking away from you, you'd stop them from moving.
That's fair.
That's how I consider grapple, which is why it's like the person's quick enough to move out of the way, you're not gonna grab them. Not gonna like get your hand on them, which is why it only
That's
requires
right.
one
Yeah, okay.
arm.
If Torvar had been restrained, with Roki initially intending to do non-lethal damage and Stark probably going to follow his lead, Yaru not intending to enter combat at all except to try and sow some confusion, and Jeff being slightly ambivalent, probably we would not have continued combat if that had happened.
It is what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
I
mean,
enjoy how it ended.
It was enjoyable. I'm just saying. I think probably Yaru probably would have tried to do some sort of negotiation if Torvar had been restrained.
Yeah. So I had forgot to update my notes like during the session or after last week's session, and so my notes are currently missing a lot, but I like how they went.
Yeah. Burn the
That
place down.
dwarf burned the place down.
Barkeep insults
Bold
Torvar. Everybody dies. Tavern on fire.
Pretty much.
Maybe sometime this week we'll get together and kind of work together some break for the period you weren't here for this campaign, so that we have some sort of connect the dots.
I should be around a lot more often now. I mean, I just had a really busy fucking month, but
I'm gonna need you to DM next week.
I got you.
I like it, but like after a month or so, I'm like, whew, I'm ready to be a player again.
Well, and I know, like, just when I first looked at this battle map and all the characters, the enemy tokens, I was like, oh, that's rough. This is rough. Just so many.
This wasn't an
to deal with.
encounter I had planned at all. I honestly, in my head, when they entered here, I was like, it was role playing. I had him like count all the people in here, and I got up to like 24, and thought, okay, surely they're gonna find some other way to handle this than to start killing people. And I was wrong.
Listen, hey,
And
we had no intention
Well,
of
you're not.
fighting. You backed Torvar into a corner.
there's always an option.
Not for Torvar.
Torvar.
Not his personality.
This was the an unstoppable force meets an immovable
Yeah.
object.
You thought, yeah.
That dwarf was convinced that nothing was gonna happen.
Yeah, he
Well,
was
the
wrong.
dwarf is now convinced that his fucking head is removed from his.
He was the first to
Torso.
perish.
Wait, so the dwarf, like, explain to me how this interaction.
Okay.
So last time,
Yeah.
we were like, hey, we want to go get some drinks, and Torvar was like, we'll do it. And so he just got up, he walked towards the bar.
It wasn't even
Two-
Torvar's idea. Roki was like, Torvar, you go
Was
get
it
drinks.
Roki who said
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I gave him a gold and like, Torvar, go get us some beers.
Never said the barbarian
So-
great news.
well, we did it because he was the one who looked like most threatening and rugged compared to the rest of us. And so he walked up there, they spit on him, or spit right in front of him.
Poured a
He
beer
just like, looked at it,
Poured
and
the
kept
beers
walking.
away. And
Goes
then,
up, he goes up to the barkeep and he's like, I want 6 beers or whatever. So it was supposed to be 2 for Start, 2 for Roki, 2 for Torvar. So the guy pours, he gives him his change back, grabs the beers, 3 in each hand, and just dumps them out.
That's a
And
fight.
he's like,
yeah,
I
I mean,
he's like, I believe you owe me some beers. And he's like, here's your beer. And he points to the table. And he goes, if you're not going to give me beer, I want my money back. And he goes, you have your beer. And he goes, listen.
no, and also
so
Pete,
this just kept going
Pete,
back and
this is
forth
very
until
important.
Finally, Torvar grabs him and says,
Yeah.
you're going to give me my beer or my money.
The whole conversation was with Torvar holding this dwarf dangling in the air.
well, not the whole conversation, but yeah. But Pete, literally in the second point in Torvar's character sheet for personality traits is, I blow up at the slightest insult. It's literally the second.
Slowly character note.
So
It's kind of the most volatile player go into enemy territory by himself.
yeah,
Roki and I didn't know that.
yeah.
We haven't seen this side of Torvar. He's been obstinate as hell, but he's never been a powder keg.
There's only 3 people who would have known that: me,
Honestly,
Duke, and Doc.
one of the main
Okay.
reasons Roki sent Torvar up there was to try and like get on Torvar's good side. Be like, hey, I'll give him money so he can go get himself some beers.
Yeah,
This will be
he's
great.
probably
That's true.
he's probably peeved at you right now.
Honestly, he's probably pretty happy about what happened.
I don't know. I'll have to check in with Duke and see.
I mean,
Go fight.
he just got a real good fight in. Might be all about it.
Yeah. Anyway. Ah,
What are my meetings tomorrow?
Curious to see how everything happens after you burn down this building.
Hey,
I have no idea. I haven't even thought of anything yet, but it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
we're here to take care of the guy who just ran out of the building. So
Just go to jail, guys.
You were here to take care of a person and you burned down an entire building with others right next to it.
Yeah, just go to jail.
they have like a fire department, right?
There's probably a crude fire department, yeah.
This isn't a cold dragon.
Yeah, we need a cleric to create water.
yeah.
Hey. Well, I was looking at my spells and I was like, do I have anything even close to that?
If it had been a small fire, I would have definitely let the thunder wave put it out.
Yeah, I
A
don't have
fireball is a
anything.
little too big for that.
Yeah.
Little bit.
You could clear a path with Thunderwave,
Right.
but
I'm like, let's see. Cure wounds, detect magic, sanctuary, heat metal, invisibility, levitate. Nope.
can I
It's
flap
everything.
my wings to put it out?
You're just gonna feed it
Certainly
more.
try.
You're just gonna feed it more.
No, I'll blow the dust in from outside on the road.
You
Okay.
blow Dustin.
Smother
Okay.
it, right? That's the thing.
What's your intelligence, Roki?
I mean, he's a
Probably
bird.
about
4? Because that's
Yeah.
about all it would take.
Probably about the same as Dorvars.
Oh, actually, actually, I'm fairly smart. 15, not too bad.
Nice.
Wait, hold on. Where's intelligence? Okay. Tor's a 13. What's Yaru? Hold on.
Which is still
Oh,
pretty
he's
impressive
smarter
for a
than Thor.
barbarian.
Wonder
How
what
many
Yaru
people
is.
have a 20 stat?
I've got a 20 in Dex.
I think Yaru does, right?
Yeah,
Yaru does.
I have. Oh, I have.
Jeff, how do you not have a 20?
I have a 20 charisma.
I feel like Jeff.
I have
Charisma, not wisdom.
I put some points in wisdom. I don't think that was smart.
I would agree with that assessment.
Why did you put points in wisdom?
What's
You don't
wisdom do
use-
for you?
Because he's not a min-maxer and he likes the role playing.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, but
exactly why.
wisdom isn't the part for that. If you're doing role play, you really want charisma.
Yeah, role playing is charisma. for
Yeah,
your
I dumped it.
intimidation.
Well, that's why. Yeah, I dumped
Persuasion.
everything to charisma.
You should
It is a role play
I
and.
feel
you
like
should
it's
undo your level up there. Because are you sitting at what? Are you sitting at what? 17 for your int?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have at the very least split the points and put 1 into intellect and get it up to 18 for the +4.
That's weirdly enough. That's what I did with Sam. It's like I just dumped into my main spellcasting stat, which was charisma. But I don't know. I just said like, Jeff, well-rounded, you know.
But
I
like,
don't know.
it doesn't seem like Jeff is wise though.
He's taking and drugs. He's
He's
streetwise.
he's working on it.
Gotcha.
It says wisdom is how attuned you are to the world, and I feel like Jeff is pretty attuned to
I don't
any
think
world.
he is at all.
Maybe not this world. But
Okay, I mean maybe from that perspective, sure.
He's the dude who gets it.
Except the
Oh.
marmot. He doesn't get the marmot.
Yeah, that's true.
One thing he needs.
I hope it'd be a shame if that marmot was in this building.
Well, it is magical, so who knows?
Oh man, that friend that I was talking about who just has like 0 common sense. We playing like board games or whatever. We had one game called Russian Roulette.